Florida Man dimension can never be exited. We unfortunately all exist in the tandem rule of Florida Man's tyranny.
Within like the danger zone of its
Yeah,
grasp.
the Twilight Zone.
It just shows like
Still not
fucking.
as
It
still
just
not
shows
as weird
like
as
a
Black
meth
Mirror.
addicted like guy trying to wrestle a fucking alligator.
Imagine the Twilight Zone, but the announcer is just a Florida man.
Florida man. They call him Floridu.
The Florida. Yeah. The Floridian.
That's a Floridu sounds like a Scandinavian thing. Like, oh, it's the Florida man.
It's Florida man. Or better yet, you call it if you try to be if you're trying to be scientific about it, you call him the Floridian male.
The Floridian Manimus
Yeah.
or something.
the Floridian male of his species.
Call him Floridian Manimus. Scientific term.
Yeah, Floridian
Florida
Manimus. Sounds like a boat name.
Honestly, that'd be a kick-ass boat name.
The Floridian Mandimus. Yeah. You'd have like a weird conversation explaining where you got your nomenclature from, but I guess
It
it would
all
work.
started from
Yeah,
12
I was on
years
Discord. I had partaken of heavy drinking and my liver was failing me, but the doctor said it was benign because if I at least took care of myself and didn't drink 3 times a day, I'd be good.
If I at least took some Dr. Pepper, I would be okay.
Yeah. If I at least took some Dr. Pepper with my neat 150 proof Everclear, it said my liver might survive the next 3 weeks. But ignoring those options, I instead named my boat the Floridian Manibus after my favorite creature in the animal kingdom of humanity.
Also, I went to enchant my robes with cheap enchantments. I think it's cheap. I don't know. Let me see.
Did you already enchant them?
I don't think I did. I'm going by didn't.
If it's not, I mean, if he didn't write it down, he doesn't know, I guess.
Yeah, I have memory loss from like
Once again, should have wrote it down.
When I'm very stressed, I get amnesia. It's weird, I know.
This is why you write things on your sheet before you leave it. Good practice to have.
I was gonna res that guy. Now someone else resed him.
So I'm just gonna post this
Jacob is slowly like entering his 50 locked room.
So this is how much the enchantments would
Does
cost.
Jacob have literally 5 deadbolts on his door? Because I swear to God, I heard like the sliding of metal 12 times.
Perhaps.
What the fuck are you afraid of? Is your uncle here?
He's afraid of the Florida man.
Nah, I don't know why you heard all that.
It turns out it's for Jacob to protect himself against the Florida man.
Oh, my input sensitivity is a lot higher than it should be.
Oof.
And
there. It was at like 80. So now I think you just heard the hinges doing what they normally do.
Very possible. Anyway, seeing how Solomon might be
absent,
indisposed,
absolutely destroyed,
stabbed in an alleyway in California,
demolished,
yeah,
obliterated from existence. Who knows?
Yeah.
Sold into sex slavery in the Middle East.
Somehow wandered into the 11th dimension of pain by trying to go into his kitchen.
He got caught in an episode of Black Mirror, and he has to stay for the entirety of it.
He's saving the 10th dimension from the giant evil monkey man.
While having his partner, Funny Cat Man, with him. That he liked the funny words of.
The funny words, man. The funny man words.
Mana words.
The mana, yes, that's what you call a novel about a man of war. It's just a man of words.
Man of words, man of words. Anyway, it's enough fucking around for now. Let's just get started.
There's never enough, but I guess we can start if that's what's really desired.
When do we not fuck around, even in game?
It's time to commit multiple war atrocities in the hopes of progressing the plot.
Yep.
Yes, let us open the abyss.
More crimes.
Oh yeah, that'll give us immortality, I think. Does it?
I mean, yeah, if we kill a few orphans, we'll at least have some basis to start at.
What crimes indeed.
I mean, unironically, we might be able to make a deal with the ante if we help open the portals.
Yeah, we're not doing that.
Boo!
We're good boys. We're good boys.
Like whatever you want to do, man. Like, just don't do it within like range of the party.
Don't do it within association range.
I mean, all I gotta do to become immortal, well, not immortal, but unaging, is to get to level 11. The rest of y'all, you're fucked.
Yeah.
So that's about your only
I mean, that
option.
requires you getting to level 11 first. You got one level to go.
Exactly. I mean, what are the
what could happen in one level?
What are the chances we happen upon a fucking ancient blood dragon or some shit like that?
I mean, it depends on whether Gregory rolls a nat 1 or not.
Gregory, I swear to God, if I hear you writing shit down, I'm gonna throw a fit.
Hold on one sec.
God fucking damn
He has
it.
to get his pen and paper.
Like that one thing from fucking like the speed run where it's like has like the shitty Walmart mic keep going.
I actually have no idea what the fuck you're on about. I mean, but shooting Walmart mark signs about usual for people that do speed runs.
Yeah. Have you never seen that video?
No, I haven't.
He's like doing an Among Us speed run. And it's like, well, he's pretending to do it. And then it's like, as he's trying to swipe, it eventually goes to like a fucking bunch of Subway cards for swiping that and thing. Then it leads to him having to captcha, and then it just shows like a bunch of weird ass fucking images. And he's like, yes, yes, and then it does it right. And then it just shows like, and then it just shows the hot milfs in your area.
Oh,
thing
yeah.
where it's
that would indeed shave a few seconds off.
As he's typing like, and he's like typing Mach 5, and he has to do the entire like thesis on the fucking philosophical like meaning of fucking Cars movie.
As a pro Among Us speedrunner, I would indeed know what it's like.
I'll send it to you after stream. Anyway.
Sure. Yeah, no, just play it on stream. It's fine.
Maybe. Anyway.
Yeah.
So essentially,
we don't have that much, I don't think.
So last left off, I did this. We did a session off stream because it was kind of
yeah.
Wasn't sure how that was gonna go. It could have been not worth streaming at all.
I contemplated drinking that session, but I didn't.
Well, long story short, everybody spent a month of downtime to literally get prepared for what comes next.
Whatever that is.
Which was going to the Arcane Tower, if you guys still decide to do that. I mean, you have the map and the compass to help you get there.
Because none of us have, like, navigation except for, like, one person.
And I get disadvantage on it.
I know, so 2 people, though. Wait, do you have navigation and you get disadvantage on it? Or did you just mean you have disadvantage on navigation, like, regardless?
I have a curse that, makes me get disadvantage on navigation.
I see.
Let me see what it is, because I'm pretty sure I have it written down here.
Can you hear me?
Yeah,
we can hear you.
All right. My mic was acting up a moment ago.
Understandable. Have a nice day.
Understood. Anyway, so yeah, you basically were attempting to
die.
Possibly.
Try not to.
But but really, you guys were trying to like basically get ready for going to the Arcane Tower. Which,
we were getting as much whatever we could stuff in our greedy gollets for going to the Arcane Tower.
Gollets.
Also, Greg, I calculated the infusions, if that's okay, with the costs. I'll subtract it if that's okay. I showed all the data in DMs and in private chat.
Alright, you can just buy that.
Yep. Thank you. Sorry about that, Greg. I had a hard time.
Probably should have been done before, but
I know. Yeah, you're right. Should have been done way before, actually. Yeah. Oh well.
Well, at least now we can just get right to it now. So, essentially, what would you guys like to do now? Since you're actually able to, like, downtime's over and all that jazz.
Well, more downtime.
No.
I guess. Well, I mean, I guess if what we were doing was going to the tower, I guess we could start making our way there.
Right.
Yeah.
So we have the food and everything, I suppose, right?
I believe so. Yes, I believe we have food and stuff on supply. Yeah, we have.
Why did the old man tell us about the Arcane Tower in general? Actually,
He's never been inside of it. And that a lot of people haven't been inside of it, and that the people who have came back either fucked up or dead. So.
Oh yeah, psychic damage. There we go. Okay,
This is promising.
Yeah. So it's nothing but good. So it's nothing but good thoughts going in.
Good vibes.
Yes.
Yeah, good vibes.
Yes.
Yeah.
To see if I know anything about the Arcane Tower.
Do you have Master History?
Master History?
Yes.
Oh boy.
Yeah, the Master History. My man.
I could give it a try if I don't have Master.
Your character would not know any. You probably
Yeah,
would. The only thing you would know is rumors.
Yeah, there are some things that you physically have to have the rank for.
You can roll.
This is one of those cases.
20? Damn. All right.
Because it's not. You actually have to know about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, a nat 20 is not a you succeed all the time arbiter.
It's
Yeah.
more like
If there's a DC higher than your nat 20 naturally, you can still fail.
It's like if you're nat 20, it's like, oh, people go insane here. Basically.
You won't get a concrete answer unless you have the right skill for stuff like history and such.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is more of a fact because of the way knowledge works and stuff. So you you definitely would not know what a fucking place is without actually being there or actually studying it, which that's what the skill level is.
Okay.
Smarterific.
So yeah, the skill level itself essentially is what tells you, like, hey, you've already studied a lot of stuff, and this was one of the things you studied, so that way you actually know what it is.
Okay.
Anyway, so are you ready to go there? Or are you just gonna?
Are you ready, son?
Yeah. So like, I just share with the party that
Yeah.
Well, like actually, I do have something. I asked Leosin if he has like mana potions that they can get.
No, I need lavender, which I was gonna ask about. Is there any lavender in this town?
Not a lot. They probably
right.
have. Well, they're still recovering to some degree. They're mostly recovered, but shipments of exotic stuff from far out is not really a thing they have.
Gotcha.
Can't grow lavender in a fucking Arctic area, you know.
This is also true.
Yeah, we're not gonna find it in the wild either.
Is there an amount of lavender here that can be purchased?
Yes, there is a few pounds. They do have a few pounds of it.
All right, how many pounds I got?
Let's figure that out.
Yeah, you're gonna roll. I hope I get a 1. Yeah, I was right. I'm really glad I said that because it just proved my point.
You just fucking jinxed yourself.
No, I didn't, because that's just my luck in general.
Well, there's 2 pounds.
I will buy those 2 pounds. How much is it? What does the man require of me?
Let me get the information for that. Won't take too long. It'll give me a reason to fully put it up. So let's see here. Trade items, lavender. Good shit. It's like 80 DR.
The tower...
It's 80 DR total?
Yes.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, I'll pay him 80 DR then.
I don't suppose there are any more towns or lavender fields on our way to this tower.
This isn't like a tundra / Arctic area. I don't think you would find anything like that.
Yeah, but like, I wasn't sure where it was. I was generally hoping that we were gonna have to cross half the continent if we had to, just to go through a green pasture or something like that to get more lavender.
Tungsten suggests maybe if we walk along the road, we might find more towns in which we can grab more lavender, maybe right before we truly enter.
What's the deal with lavender? Like, you have like perfume or
mana
something?
potions
I'm an
Oh.
alchemist, so I need ingredients to make my potion.
Oh, okay.
And
because my mana pool's too small, and I need big boy spells. You know what I mean?
Same.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, I run out of mana so quick, like, it's not even funny.
I'm like a half caster, so it's even worse.
Yeah. Man, for me, like 2 spells, and I'm like, oh, my cost.
Yeah, and how long does mana? How long do mana potions keep for before they spoil?
I think with my current things, it should be like
they spoil
a month
or so.
That's not very magical.
They're not innately considered magic items.
Could we get like a fridge to keep them longer?
Oh yeah.
How that works. Is that how that works? You freeze the potion?
Is that how it works, Greg? Actually, I'm not saying we will. I'm just saying
You'll get a debuff where it tastes like a refrigerator.
If I make, can I? What if I make a lavender Slurpee instead?
Well, I had lavender tea.
What if I shave some ice in a cup and like crunch the lavender over it?
Wait, what if we theoretically found an item that like when we place shit in there, like the flow of time comes to like a standstill? Will that like save them?
I mean, that's just a bag of holding, which doesn't technically exist in this world.
Well, a bag of holding time does pass normally in there.
Yeah, but it is devoid of like any sort of heat, light, or weight. So even though time may go, things don't degrade. Such as the power of the bag of holding.
Sorry.
But anyways,
D&D's higher magic than this setting.
Anyways, I do indeed buy the 2 pounds of lavender.
What would happen if you turned a bag of holding inside out?
Apparently all objects are just everything just
It'll
pops
just
out.
vomit out all the fucking like resources that were in it.
It does, yeah.
Does it like if you turn it back so that the
I can imagine
inside is on the inside again?
I can imagine someone putting a face on it and just like googly eyes and just go.
Apparently, if you were to ever either damage, if you damage the bag of holding, objects will just basically shoot out.
Yeah.
I think there's a way to create like a portal of death with it on accident.
I think if you take 2 bags of holding and like
that's what it was.
basically open them against each other, I believe by 5e rules it creates like a portal to an ethereal realm because
it opens up it opens up a black hole to the ethereal sea.
Yeah, you basically fuck up time and space in like a minuscule area for a bit.
Cool.
Are you ready to progress?
Yes, I'm ready to progress.
So where is our current location on the map, and where are we supposed to be heading off to, just like the visual?
You see that pufferfish?
Oh, and
no. Yeah, that pufferfish is us.
Also, Greg, I cast the familiar spell, and I summoned my fairy dragon, I guess.
Pufferfish? What are you guys on about? Pufferfish?
Oh, it's on the map.
You don't see it?
No, I don't.
There is a sphere, a spiked sphere, and inside is a pufferfish. And within that pufferfish is another pufferfish.
Yeah, no, I don't see that.
It's the giant orange explosion with the small circle in it.
If you go to the left and go up a bit.
This?
Yeah, that's pufferfish.
Oh! That's quite the active imagination, okay.
And there's another pufferfish inside of that pufferfish.
Alright, and where are we supposed to be going? The purple square, or where?
Yes.
Yes, that is our destination. I think we might grab the city. You might go to a city for more lavender, but yeah, that we're going towards there.
It's like 16 miles, not that bad. What's that, like on foot, that's what, like 2 days? No.
Depending on distance, if they went on foot, it would take about, assuming your speed is 4 miles an hour, that would take about 17 hours without him, assuming nothing gets in the way.
Pretty much, and there's gonna be
Also-
stuff in the way. Oh, believe you me.
No. We got casters. We could rank shit like crazy. We're good.
Not only that, but we got
So we get
a
jumped by trolls in
donkey.
the middle of the night.
I don't have enough mana to mind guard everyone, so it can be difficult. You know what I mean?
Don't worry.
We got a donkey. We're gonna be fine.
Oh yeah, we got a donkey.
Donkey.
We do have a donkey and shit now.
Don't worry, even though I don't have like my optimal spell like pool, my cost reduction's fucking godly.
Well, I guess onward we go then, heading towards the location of the tower.
Are we gonna take the fastest route, or are we gonna take the roads?
Yeah, I was thinking of heading towards the roads and getting toward the city for the mana potions, if that's possible.
Yeah, because if we're going,
I feel like that would take up too much time, though. That'd be like a big detour.
Yeah, do you think? Maybe.
Yeah, because we gotta go out of our way to go here, and then we gotta shoot over here.
Take an extra 10 hours.
To be honest, I have a lot of mana reduction, so it might work anyway. So we can do that. Yeah.
Yeah. Because we have to go over here, and then boop. Okay.
We're gonna be walking. Yeah, we're gonna be like walking through wilderness, regardless, no matter where we go.
Yeah, we're gonna be in the boonies, so I feel like we should just try and like gun it. Just like
Hopefully, we don't meet any Carnuses along the way.
We run away.
Wait, why did I say that?
Hopefully, we don't run into any demons along the way.
Hopefully, Greg doesn't roll a nat 1 on the adventuring table.
Let's see.
Guys, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to.
Hopefully
I wasn't thinking.
I wanted it to be like all nat 1s.
Okay. You got a natty 100. What's a natty 100 mean? We meet God?
Nah, God's
just a crab named Jeff.
Jeff.
Named Jeff.
But spelled with a G, like a true degenerate.
Or what about like we get like a Grogu familiar? That would be pretty cool.
Also, Greg, I have my familiar right now, the dragon familiar. You just see
Greg,
like
maybe it can play with Rekshaw's baby.
Yes, I just.
I mean, it's actually a bit larger now. That's about it.
I don't know if I trust.
I mean, it's been a month.
I'm not entirely sure if I trust this tiny dragon near this dragon personally, so I don't know if I would do that.
You have like does he have like fake gold for his like quote unquote little hoard or something like that?
Oh, it's a fairy dragon, so it's like
I mean, technically, I don't think we don't have any gold because DR is all silver pieces, isn't it?
Not even silver. It's a weird black metal.
It's a black metal.
Yeah.
It's black. Okay.
Yeah.
What is it? Lead?
If you lick it, what does it taste like?
Tastes like it will give you cancer.
Why would you carry large quantities of it around in your pocket?
Maybe because you shouldn't ingest it.
Well, licking it is not ingesting it. There's a difference.
You're ingesting some substance.
It's like shoving it like rectally.
What kind of health effects could this have on long term, Greg? Like this metal carrying it constantly?
Nothing if you don't fucking eat it.
Is DR just made out of black steel?
You know what the crafting system really should be? It should be the Witcher crafting system where everything you make has to have alcohol as a base.
It just requires alcohol to make it.
It just numbs the taste of all the potions. Every time you drink it, you have to make a con save against drunkenness.
Anyway, let's get started.
On ahead we go. Okay. Time to start. It's time to roll through, I guess, 17 encounters.
On the road again.
Well, no, not guaranteed to be encounters. They're just ideas.
That's true. So we're just gonna gun it through the forest. Actually, is this gonna be forest or like what's like the environment?
It's a tundra,
like
so some areas are wooded and some areas aren't in there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Gregory doesn't fully understand the concept of a tundra, so.
Does our cold
he's thinking of a taiga, but he doesn't know that.
The point is, the area is a combination of various like very cold air biomes.
It's cold.
Just cold.
How
it's cold.
Dude, I guess how does the koi fish and the naga look when we're going through like the cold ass areas?
They don't even flinch. they're like cold.
One of them is pretty much a space heather, and the other is part metal.
Okay.
I'm used to cold waters basically.
He's got a lot of fat.
This man uses the cold. This man always takes the cold shower when he
Fish
can.
has a lot of fat. That's why he's nice to hold at night.
Yes.
He's like Chunga. Okay.
Big chungus. Big chungus. You take the
chunga fish.
You take the big chungus.
To put a stick through it.
And you mold the big chungus.
I gotta ask.
I love
walking,
that fucking video.
Do I ever see the koi fish like pop off like some like little pellets or some shit like that?
Pellets? Like what do you mean?
Like little like fish like flakes or pellets.
Oh, fish food.
Yeah.
Oh,
He just that's like his rations. He just has like a metal can.
His
12
rations.
pounds of fish flakes.
Who knows? Maybe at home he does. His original home.
Anyway,
The concept of
Alright.
like underwater, you are like shaking out fish flakes to me is hilarious.
Alright.
All right, let's be serious. All right, come on.
so
There's no such thing.
Yeah.
we're just having fun while we're doing this. The 1849.
What's our first encounter, Gregory?
Well, you pretty much encounter. You don't have any major issues on the way out. Actually looks quite scenic.
Oh man.
Oh, okay. Nice.
Various
So we're in the nice part of the neighborhood.
like there's various small tiny very tiny streams. There's some wildlife that it looks very harmless.
No one's moved in to bring the
It's
property
clear as
values
fucking
down.
day. No low income housing in this place.
No low income housing. No crack houses. None yet.
It seems peaceful. Too peaceful, says Greg. Or what happens, Greg?
An hour later.
An hour
of
later.
traveling.
All it took was an hour.
Okay.
You wind up encountering a strange. There appears to be an anomalous thing happening in some parts of this tundra that you're in.
Like what?
For example, there's open plains with some stone walls and such, and there's a crystalline structure forming out of the
Crystalline.
several parts of the the walls and stuff. Like there's some vines that almost seem like they're like in a. They're not quite plants. They look like they're made of some type of mineral of some sort. They're wrapping around.
Gregory, this is a quick retcon question. I read the grimoire when we were back at town. What the fuck did I learn from that?
You learned how to cast ritual spells at half the casting time.
Holy shit, that's awesome.
Do I know any ritual spells?
Did you learn any?
I don't know. I know evocation spells.
If a spell has the term ritualistic on it, then it probably is a ritual spell.
Is it like in its title or?
Yeah. It usually it's a suffix. It's a suffix.
Where it says concentration. Yeah.
Oh, it's a suffix. Okay.
Like where it says concentration, all that.
DM, can I examine the mineral? Or have I ever seen it beforehand?
There are quite a few skills you can use here, so take your pick.
I'm gonna use Arcana. Yep.
I'm gonna use Arcana because that's my fucking best. So that's a D20 plus my modifier, right? All right. Let me just.
These look like This looks like a fancy ass plant to you, Scorpio.
Oh yes, plant. Very fancy.
28.
And then the professional comes in.
we slide in our DMs.
What do I know about this DM?
Oh. It appears to be a rather this doesn't appear to be natural in nature. It seems like it's this area just has a very high saturation of magic in it, which led to some unusual plant growth and all that, and and basically some mutations in them.
Interesting. This crystalline.
This material does not have a name by itself. Like this plant doesn't have a name by itself.
Okay. Could I possibly chisel it out where I could get some samples and etc.?
You might, but you're not sure what you'll get out of it and what it's made out of. So after you break it apart, you might have to examine the material you get from it.
Yeah, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
This is just
So
like
is that
a normal plant.
What do you
right?
use for
actually?
tools?
I'll also call over the alchemist. Like fuck, what's his name
Yeah.
again?
Leosin.
Scorpio
Leosin,
or
actually.
Leosin?
Yes.
Which is the bird
okay,
person. Yep.
Moggy will say, Leosin, you're an alchemist fellow, aren't you?
No, I've never practiced it in my life.
All right, well, come over here then.
Okay.
All right. Now you see that? I'll point to like what I want out. Can you get that out for me and just like chisel it or cut it? You know, you probably worked with plants beforehand.
I mean, this obviously this doesn't look like plant material, does it? Gregory.
Does it look like plant material is what you're asking?
Yeah, it doesn't look like plant material.
It looks more like a type of crystal or something.
Oh. All right. Well, then can I use my thieves' tools to like I don't know like I assume I have like a little something.
Do we have a pickaxe?
Or I have a crowbar. Worst comes to worst.
Keep in mind, it looks very brittle, as if you could probably snap it off without too much trouble.
Oh.
About
I just pull it off then?
About if you're trying to maintain the shape of it, you might want tools.
Okay, could I possibly, with my thieves tools, would I be able to like? I assume I have like maybe like a small little hammer or something like to. I don't know what comes in thieves tools, but I assume something like that.
Your thieves tools is a bunch of lockpicks.
That's it? Oh my god.
Yeah,
okay.
it's only a lockpick set.
I don't have any magic shit to do this. I guess.
I just look at the plant, basically.
Yeah, I guess can I like try and crowbar it out very, very carefully, like just try and crowbar it out.
So I'm assuming we don't have a knowledge of what this is.
As you try to put, as you place the crowbar on it, it snaps. Some of it starts snapping off. Perhaps perhaps using such a thing was not ideal, but it still came off and broke. It just shattered into a bunch of pieces when it landed on the ground.
Also, I'm just gonna walk back because I just feel a little worried about what could happen.
Alright, I'm gonna pick it up. Do I have pieces, or is it so small it doesn't even count as in my inventory?
Given the color and shape of it, it looks like it might be definitely not gemstone. It has like a blue, purplish tint to it.
Alright, what should I put it in my inventory as? Like mysterious gems?
Unidentified crystals.
Okay. How many?
You snapped off 3 pounds of it.
3 pounds?
If you decide to scoop it all up, spend 2 minutes to scoop it all up, that is. Yeah.
Oh, it's 3 minutes. Yeah, that's nothing.
It went everywhere. So some bits. Okay, that's why it took like 2 or 3 minutes, because you were trying to get every little piece of it you could.
Well,
long story short,
we could break rocks.
Rock. Anyway.
Do you think there could be some alchemy value to these plants?
I mean, they're as currently unidentified, so I couldn't really say directly if there was any value to them.
I see.
Maybe if we find someone who can identify them, possibly.
Perhaps. They don't seem to do anything immediately bad, so we can just pick them.
Well, I'll tell you guys like what I found, like as far as my knowledge goes, which is pretty extensive.
I mean,
yeah, I don't know.
You should tell me if you start experiencing any strange lumps and/or pains and aches while carrying them. Then, Maggie.
Yeah. Wait, what? Where's the supposed homeless guy again?
What now?
That was no, that wasn't the fish boy. The other human. Yeah. What was it?
He's not.
Scorpion?
No, that would be Solomon, but he's not here today.
Damn it! I wanted to give him it. Okay, all right. I'll hold on to it then. Yeah, I'll look to your guy and I'll say, yes, that's I don't think it'll have that type of effect on me, but I'll definitely look out for that.
I doubt it.
As you hold on to it, you feel that you're a bit burdened. As if
burdened.
As if the weight of your sins have caught up to you.
As if you're carrying a little too much.
Oh.
You're feeling alright?
Oh no, you've lost the ability to fast travel.
I was just looking at him. I was like, actually, good
You're currently
friend.
carrying 58.4 pounds of items.
Yeah, I looked at the fish boy and was like, friend, would you mind? You're quite beefy. Would you mind carrying this for me? Oh, we do?
Yeah, we have the
Are they
donkey
that
in the
heavy?
cart.
Oh yeah, we can just put it in the cart. Yeah.
Just put it in
Okay.
the cart.
Yeah. I don't have access to the cart. That's in Discord.
I
right?
can put it in 3 pounds of unidentified.
Okay.
Your portable RAM is currently, due to your carrying capacity, your portable RAM was automatically in the cart.
Okay.
Yeah, so 3 pounds of unidentified crystal.
Yeah, crystal.
Cynical.
Also, I'm gonna be in text, but I'm
Sorry,
still listening.
what, Gregory?
I was just looking at the text for it. It was just like, it just says 3 pounds of cynical.
Cynical?
It's crystal.
I accidentally.
I know. It's just like, yeah, you managed to find solid material of you found the aspect of cynicism or something. Just in...
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's pretty cool. But I guess actually, we do have a cart. Could I is it like a carrying cart, or are there seats on the cart?
I mean,
I think it's more of just like a general. As far as I know, it's just like a general item carrying cart. What about Jacob? Do you have an idea of what it is when you bought it?
I beg pardon? What?
What the cart actually is? Are you paying attention?
Sorry, I was.
Yeah, I'm paying attention.
Sorry. What about the cart?
What type of cart you bought? Is it just like an item carrying cart, or like a rideable cart, or what?
That's a good question. I didn't really specify.
Carts often include 2 seats in the front and literally a spot to put all your shit in the back.
So yeah, I guess it is technically rideable.
Yeah.
Would the party mind the newest member being sitting down, or do I get seniority?
I mean, if you want, we have a donkey pulling it though, so it's not like it's going anywhere fast.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah. Then I'll sit down and just casually I want to start to just fiddle with the crystal to see if I can figure a little bit more about it.
All right. And I guess while he's doing that, we'll just continue walking.
Yeah.
You decide to not ponder on this area anymore and just keep going.
I mean, this area is what we expect from an area with crystal.
Anyway, move to the next one. 1368, nothing happens. Bad things happen.
Oh. Well, I'm glad we could get to that point already.
Yeah.
At some point during your travel, you reach an area that is more infested with these crystals of sorts. But now there's. It appears you've entered a strange, strange part of Chris. Pretty much, it appears to have absurdly high magic density in it.
Do I detect this as a Arcana person, just in general?
Oh, I detect this too.
I mean, you can literally feel it.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. There's also magic in this area, people.
Yes, there is.
All right.
I think, yeah.
I concur with that finding.
I do think those are the same plants we saw earlier.
Well, they're not plants.
They're actually more.
We established this several times. They're not plants.
Plant is made of plant.
This is made of mineral, which is not plant. It is in fact the opposite of plant. It is non-living.
Actually, how long did it take us to get here from our previous location where we found the crystal?
Took you 2 hours.
Was I able to figure out anything at all in those 2 hours? Just bare bone anything?
Well, it appears to be made out of regular crystal, so it's not really that spectacular.
Oh.
Seems like whatever happened to the plants in the area, it seemed to change the quality, the material of it.
Is it possibly just transmutation of a material and that's it?
It's almost like the equivalent of bleaching grass. Literally, just it became something else because of too much of something in the environment, aka magic in this case.
Oh, huh. I'll kind of like tell like the party members my finding, but just tell them it's definitely unnatural for this much mana to be this condensed in this area, to have such a profound effect on the plant life.
Yeah, I don't think it's normal for sure. So do you think we're entering maybe somewhere we shouldn't? Maybe we should take a detour?
I mean,
Because
is
I
there,
remember Magic Forest.
is
Remember
there, is
Magic?
there like there's an way around this, Gregory?
Is there like a detour?
I mean, it seems like as you're getting closer to the intended area, it seems like it's not sure if this is just an isolated area or just because you're getting closer to a high magic zone of some sort.
I actually say to the party, well, friends, we are heading to the library. It would kind of make sense if well, the high magic density in the air and whatnot, it just could be a byproduct of us getting closer to it. There may be no way around it.
Maybe I'm just being a little paranoid about the Magic Forest thing.
You have a capacity to do that.
And then basically I just use Arcana to try to see if it has anything to do with Magic Forest, Greg. Can I do that, Greg? Arcana to check.
Well, a magical forest would imply that there's actually a forest in this spot. This seems more like a magical tundra, if anything.
Well, it could be the same thing.
Or a taiga.
It could be kind of the
Probably
same
not
thing.
a taiga
Greg.
in this case, because
one is wintry.
a lot of this area seems more open that you're in.
One is more wintry, and the
Then
other
how
is
are there
like.
tree?
There are occasionally trees, just not a lot of them.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Oh no, I feel like you're writing a line here, Gregory.
Some areas, the area behind you had more trees. This area doesn't.
I'm getting confused.
Well, just because this part of the bush is unshaved doesn't mean the rest of it is.
Okay, so Tungsten's just confused today, I guess, and he's like, "Oh wait, that's not possible." Yeah,
Anyway.
we can check out if you guys feel safe. I don't know.
I mean, like, unless there's like a definitive reason to not to, we might as well just like make a bit of a way through it.
Hey, actually, Leosin, do you think you can fly up and see what's like ahead potentially?
I mean, I can try.
Yeah.
So there's less trees here, so I guess I will indeed fly up and see if there's anything I can see in the distance.
Yeah.
You see some dark purple crystals.
Okay, so there's dark purple crystals. Do I see if they like how far they span out?
You're thinking about summoning a familiar?
Yeah. Just in case we ever engage in combat.
Well, while you're summoning it, Leosin is currently up in the sky looking around. Roll perception.
Okay.
See further. You see some basic details, but you might see more.
Gotcha. Well, I have novice, so
might be able to focus on it better and probably find more information of your environment.
Got this, Leosin.
No, that's a 7.
Apparently, blind as fuck about it.
Can I at least see how far the dark crystals span out?
The health bar, just a fucking health bar. You just see like boss music start playing.
Yeah, 100%.
Anyway,
you see a single soap sign on the ground that says "Time for Crab."
Yeah, that's what it
see like a fog wall.
Yeah, by the fog wall. Yeah. So
play down and like tell us about it.
Anyway, so you see we got some dark crystal spires of some sorts further down the line.
Mm-hmm.
And there appears to be some like crystal there's also some like clear crystal spires around like the entire area, as if it's you can see like a lot of it's see through, but the weird part about it is why is there so much of this in this one area?
Let's see. How far do they span out from our current position?
They seem to get more dense near the dark crystal spire.
Okay, so I guess I will come back down, and I will tell the party of that, and then say, I guess if we want to avoid something, we might want to just go like a bit around this dark crystal area.
That sounds like something that would kill us, so we should probably go around. Yes.
Yeah, I'll
Let's
ask
go through.
Where was there like a circle around where we could do it, where the crystals stop like forming, where we could just circle around?
That might.
How far is it?
Keep in mind that might take hours, according to how much it took to build up from here.
I mean, true, but it's not like we're losing anything by taking time to move.
I know. I'm
Actually,
just saying that it will use up some of your time.
Do you even know what the Arcane Tower looks like?
Well, unless we're on a time limit, Gregory, we have technically ample time. So
I know. It's more or less when it gets it's more or less
so what did you
how much time passes.
All right, then I guess
I was going off topic. Don't mind me.
Then I guess we're going around then.
Yeah, I guess that'll be the optimal decision.
So onwards and around words.
So that
actually, oh god.
This is gonna take you about 3 hours to detour.
Sounds fine to me.
Okay.
With those 2 hours, could that guy just like really focus in on the crystal, try and figure out more?
It appears there's nothing left for you to learn about it. It's just normal crystals.
Right. Could I want to pick up like a fragment of the crystal, like a good like hand, like like a big meaty piece, and could I just like pump a little bit of magic in it, see what happens?
So the one piece you already have, or trying to rip one from the area around you?
Already have.
All right, it doesn't really do much beyond, like, it doesn't seem to do much on its own.
Oh.
It might not have any weird magical properties of any type to make it. It's not a mana crystal, just from what you tried.
Is there any? Could I guess look at the crystal as well and see if there's any alchemical like use for it?
You could.
All right. I guess while we're walking, I can just go ahead and look over it.
Does this seem? I know it's a crystal, but does it seem organic-ish in nature?
Also, is this Arcana?
So based on what you checked, it appears to be it appears to have moderate arcane aspect to it and lesser earth.
Oh, okay. I know oh man, what is? I have to go look at the.
Now let's see its ingredients. Ingredient use.
Yeah, it's gonna go.
Given the nature of it.
Oh god.
Yeah, that's the only. I think that's the only use it has.
Is what?
It's for its aspects. That's about it for alchemy.
Just that you can use them. For
it has no specific effect out of it. There's no specific effect for it. It's just you just have 2 aspects off of it that you could use.
Oh, okay. So I could also use them as reagents for spells as well.
Fun fact: this could be useful for summoning familiars.
I mean, well.
Oh my god! It's crystal. Yeah, holy shit, that's awesome. Nice. Actually, with this
So you said major arcana and minor and lesser.
Moderate arcana, lesser earth.
Yeah, okay.
I got 3 pounds of this shit. Oh my god, that's godly. Okay, free. Yay, free.
And you can summon your familiar 3 times after you murder it 3 times on it for slave labor or something. I don't know.
How long does a familiar last for again?
24 hours, and if it dies, you have to wait 24 hours for it to summon it again.
Okay.
Yes. Anyway, when you got sidetracked, let's see. I gotta roll 3 side ones now.
1.
It's dragon.
2.
It's a dragon.
It's a dragon. Well, there's no 1 this time. There's a nat 20. In fact, I'm surprised.
It's a steel crab.
And the crab hands you a plate of crab legs. You are confused as to why it would cannibalize its people.
We find an ancient spaceship.
You theorize it might have acquired a taste.
A taste for its own kind. But perhaps in this world of eat or be eaten, the crab has given in to its baser desires.
The crabinal.
The crabinal.
Crabinal.
Crabinal lecture.
Gosh dang it.
He's here and he's crabby.
Anyway, so you pretty much encounter you're less. It becomes less and less crystalline in the area around. And you appear to encounter some crystalback like goats, mountain goats, pretty much. That appear to have strayed far off the. They're apparently like in the lower areas of the tundra itself.
Yeah, are they walking vertically up the mountain?
No, not at the moment. They're just looking for food and other things. They're doing what goats do. Look for stuff.
Well,
Are these like considered ordinary creatures in this world?
They are considered beasts.
do they look? I mean, like, so they're crystal goats. Do they look like infected by crystal, or like
No,
it's
they
just
have
natural?
they have natural. They have like a cluster of gemstone growing off their backs. That,
So this is like your version of a mushroom,
Well, they're more dangerous, but yeah.
the more dangerous mushroom.
Is that normal? Like, is are there like the studies
Well-
of this happening before, or just like a first time ever?
Well, they tend to live in mountainous areas, and they are kind of uncommon.
Oh, okay.
Okay, but the crystal goats are a thing. Okay.
Also,
okay.
they're large, right, Greg?
Yes, they are kind of large.
Yeah, so like Tungsten just says, I think I've seen these kind of things before, maybe, or heard of them.
I see.
I think
Oh,
they're just
yes.
bees. You don't want to. Just don't startle them. Just don't get near them.
I mean, what do they look like? They're looking to eat for just grass and things like that.
Well, they're eating the little bits of minerals on the ground.
Like they're just literally like biting away at the rocks.
Yeah, well, I mean, not raw stone exactly, but but like the crystal bits that have been growing off of the ground from one its source. Perhaps
So
they
you
go
mean
here to
that-
graze.
So are you implying that these goats just walk up and buck a wall full of crystal and then eat the minerals that fall over?
Yes.
Amazing.
They're
That's
probably
cool.
territorial, probably, maybe.
I mean, do any of them look horny? I'm kidding. Is it that time of season where you die because a goat thought you were going to encroach on its territory, so it headbutts you as hard as it can?
Roll for it, Greg.
No.
No. He just says
Alright.
no.
I guess we just passively go by them, I suppose.
Yeah, I guess we should
just
just get
avoid
by,
them.
unless someone wants to try and make a crystal goat pet.
That does sound kind of appealing. We could keep them. Could keep them. If not just to sell them later.
Idea.
That's up to you guys. That's up to you guys.
Yeah,
I don't have
this idea
animal
before you-
handling, so I'm not gonna go attempting to like
Me
make
neither.
friends with the
Yeah.
crystal goat.
Neither do I, but I don't think it's a professional skill.
It's
Let me
not
see.
a professional skill now.
Oh,
You would have to try like really, really hard and be like really good at animal handling to do that.
I've got pretty good wisdom, so I've got a +6 on it, so I could.
I don't know.
They're kind of
Keep it
just
going.
vibing though. I kind of want to interrupt them, but all right.
I mean, like, crystal goat pet. Come on, guys.
I mean, like if this was WoW, maybe, but
I mean, like,
You know how
our
bad
goal
those
of
ships be?
immortality down here. Crystal goats way up here. That's all I'm saying.
Do you
going-
express this? Do you
I'm
express
going
this
to
in the party?
express to you, Abaddon, that if you get attacked by that, we are going to have to kill it.
Yeah, that's what Tungsten is about to say. Like, if you do express it, he says, "We're probably gonna end up killing those things if we do that."
Also, think of the dietary like kind of food it needs. It's eating crystals. You're gonna have to be providing it with crystals or some
Yeah.
form of minerals constantly for food.
Yeah,
I don't
that's
think that would
true.
work out well with us.
Unless you like make it acquire a taste for meat.
It
True.
depends on
That's
its
true.
biology. I'm not sure. Maybe.
I mean, it's eating rocks, so maybe bones would be a good substitute.
Maybe just gravel.
Don't they have like? Doesn't that have too much? Not calcium. Fucking what's it called? I can't remember. Goddamn.
Blood.
No.
Iron.
No, that like
well, I
that
guess.
gooey thing.
Well, I marrow. I suppose.
Marrow.
What do you?
Yeah.
What do you want to do, Abaddon? Do you want to attempt it?
Nah, I'll pass on it for now. Like you guys said, we'll have to feed them.
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean, perhaps if we come back and we really want one, we can attempt. But I guess we should probably just continue on from now.
I wonder how much
When
they
we're
would
in the
sell for.
library, you could probably pull up a book, good friend, on these type of goods if you want.
I mean, I don't know what type of things will be at this tower that we're heading to, so.
From the rumors I've heard, everything. So that's one
mean-
thing to keep in mind.
If only I could read.
That's true. He can't read.
Like, are you more of a picture kind of person, or like you can't read?
Nah, I'm dumb. Like, I'm real dumb.
How did you get the capacity for spells in the first place?
He's a
Wisdom.
sorcerer.
I
Oh,
mean, like, yeah, it's your casting stat, but wouldn't you have to have been taught spells?
Yes.
Except for his domain stuff, that kind of just comes to him.
I guess. Imagine God being like, well, you're learning it whether you like it or not. In any case. Okay, then I guess we continue on then.
yeah, we just walked past, so I'm like, they're vibing. No reason to hurt them or interrupt them.
Also, we keep our distance, Greg. We keep our distance.
Yeah, and we keep our guard up. Like, if they're going to charge us, you know, yeah.
So you basically avoid the local wildlife.
Yeah.
I believe they call it fauna.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're like not extraordinary, basically, in this world. In that way, they're not monstrosities.
It becomes less and less crystalline in the area around here while you make your detour, and you encounter a strange. You do encounter a strange, like objects protrusion in the ground.
Crystal or
it appears to be. It's kind of odd. It doesn't seem like it. It doesn't look like it looks like it's covered in snow.
An odd head, even.
Huh.
There appears to be some wood near it sticking out as well.
What is it?
What it do be?
You don't know. It's kind of hard to notice.
Is there snow around the area, or is that the only snowed object?
That's a good question.
I mean, there's snow everywhere. It's a fucking tundra.
Yeah. I'm gonna look to my Leosin. I'm gonna say, Leosin, do you want to go check that out, good friend?
I mean, I suppose so.
But something,
let's hop off.
But something about this mound does stand out. Pretty much is what I'm trying to say. Pretty much.
Okay. I guess we go. I guess we can go check the mound.
Yeah, I'm gonna go check it out with Leosin, the boy.
I follow because meat shield.
Meat shield.
So you head closer to the protrusion. It appears to be some type of old burial. Yeah, it's
it's just a sleeping dragon. It's just the dragon's nipple that you found on the ground.
There's nothing else there.
Mound? Like a burial mound?
Yeah, appears and a pile of sticks appears to be some type of some type of gravestone of sorts.
Oh.
Is there any discernible markings on like what race or faction this could be from?
Can't tell. It's a skeleton.
Oh, we just find a body. Oh shit. Okay.
Wait, we didn't dig it or anything? It's just open like that?
Huh. Is there any mojo I feel coming from the mound or the body or anything around the area?
One moment. I am currently making data.
Okay, yeah, no problem.
I'm making piss.
So how you been, Leosin, man? What you been up to?
Like in character, we've been walking.
Oh my
for the
goodness!
Past no, you.
I'm smart.
I've been playing Final Fantasy and getting my second relic weapon.
Oh, nice! Are you excited for fucking the newest expansion?
This man appears to have a strange mask on him.
Yeah, in Walker.
Like the skeleton appears to have.
That's why I got back into playing.
Like the skeleton appears to be decorated in rusted old armor and has a strange mask.
Okay.
Also, in his burial.
Does the mask have a magical aura of any sort?
Does it? Actually, do I have to make a check for that?
Depends. You would have to check to see what it is, but it does seem interesting.
I'll check.
Greg, was that my natural 20 or something?
Yeah, investigations has shown that there appears to be the corpse is a skeleton with some rusted equipment on it and a mask.
I'll do an arcane check to investigate the mask and everything.
I'll assist. So you can roll twice. Yep.
Oh, really? Oh, awesome, man.
Yeah, because Arcana. Yeah.
Oh, nice. Okay. Let me roll twice.
I'm adept.
That's once, and that's twice. Oh man, not the best, but okay. 15.
It's adept, or like from me at least.
Whatever this item is, it's not a natural. It's not something you normally see around these parts. Not let alone anywhere.
Oh, do I recognize what school or maybe like a property it may have?
You can't tell. It's too unusual.
Can't tell though.
I don't recommend putting it on. Tungsten says.
I'll look at
It doesn't. It doesn't match any form of magic item known that is known.
Well, like, does it look menacingly, or does it look like? Is it like an Elder Scroll Dragon
like,
Lord mask?
It looks like a. It looks like a purple a mask made out of purple like stone.
Oh God.
I feel like I should put it on, but I don't know.
No, don't do that.
Is this the fucking JoJo mask?
No.
Question.
I had to ask.
I understand why you had to ask, but still.
Did the warrior look like a melee warrior or like a wizard?
It's kind of hard to tell. It's man. A lot of the equipment's rusted almost to like. Let's just say whatever that armor was, only a third of it is left from all the rust.
Shit. Okay.
Tungsten just says you don't want to wear that. Trust me, don't wear random masks. Bad things can happen. Maybe that's why he's dead.
It's kind of hard to tell what kind of equipment this man used in his livelier days.
I suppose. I'm gonna pick up the mask and see what it and look up and investigate a bit.
Well,
okay, I'll hand it over to you.
Tungsten freaks out a little bit.
It appears to be inscribed in a very interesting way. Can't tell how inscribed it is, but it does look like it has etchings in it.
Oh, do they seem familiar in any capacity? Are they magical or?
It doesn't seem to be in any language that you know.
Okay.
Or
you point that out?
I mean, yeah, I can point out that there's etchings. Anyone might know this language?
Try and decipher it or something?
All I know is Syrian.
I'm pretty sure the only language I have access to is Common and Draconian.
I have Common, Red Fury, and Demonic.
Also, I know Common as well, but everyone has that. But yeah.
After pulling it with everybody in the group, it doesn't seem to be no one's understanding languages, so it appears to click with this.
Okay.
Huh.
I mean, perhaps.
Would you like to try the mask?
Would I like to try the mask?
Do it. No, don't do it.
Tungsten will try to stop you if he sees you doing that.
But I will say to Tungsten though, if Leosin is not going to put it on, I will say Tungsten, would you mind sitting in the cart with me? Maybe we could mull it over a little bit more in detail with our ride.
It doesn't seem to immediately kill us or anything, so we can carry it around, I guess.
Yeah.
Leosin puts it next to his face.
Also, I will not be able to sit on the cart. I am too heavy for that.
Oh, well then I guess me and Leosin can try it again in a bit once we have our faculties in order.
He's very smart. He can figure things out better than I can. I just know protection magic stuff mainly. Nothing much.
I still quite value my friend. You still have a good place in this organization of ours.
And what shape is the stone mask etched into? Is it a space of a specific race, or how does it look?
It looks kind of looks like a modern art piece.
So a mosaic of sorts.
It looks like it has it has a flow to it.
Okay.
Does it seem like it's
kind of
fancy
wavy.
or built with purpose?
Looks kind of wavy, like it was artistically made while making something useful out of it.
Can we tell what the stone is that it's made of?
Appears to be out of a strange. It appears to be out of some type of rock. You don't know what it is. You haven't seen purple rock before.
Okay. The juicy fruit rock.
Does it seem like it's wanting, when one of us have it in our hands? Does it seem like it's wanting us to put it on, or is it just?
No, it just seems like
just a mask.
Yeah, it's just a strange mask. It might have.
I want to put it on.
I might have a use, but you're not gonna know it probably unless you ever put it on or try to study it thoroughly.
How long would it take to study it thoroughly?
Who knows?
Fuck. Okay. I'm looking to Leo, so I'm gonna say to him kind of quietly, do you think do you want to put it on or?
I mean, no, because I'd rather not freak my mate out.
All right.
You don't want to be into that freaky shit.
Well, like,
Yeah, no one cared who I was until I put on the mask.
I'm gonna say, Leosin. Well, you know, I'm still a new member of the party, but I am quite proficient with the ways of magic. So
I mean, you're welcome to investigate it if you want. I have no actual interest in it beyond what it could be, what it could have inside of it.
oh, could you help me out, like when we're traveling?
I mean, if you need me to assist you while doing it, sure.
Yes, I would greatly appreciate that. I know you're more into the alchemical side of things, but that's still quite useful knowledge.
I mean, then yes, we can indeed look at while we're continuing on.
I guess we continue on, but I'm trying to investigate. I mean, arcane the shit out of that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you continue traveling. You're now out of the crystalline part of the tundra.
Oh, that's good.
Thank God. I was getting nervous in there.
Let's see how
I felt like if I launched off this... Oh, go ahead.
How much we got left here? Okay.
Yeah, probably a sizable dent. A Harvey dent, one might say.
How many hours?
Shake up, shut up. You get to say something when you actually contribute to the RP.
Damn, 2 natty 20s
Yeah,
and
that's
one
fair.
natural one? Holy shit.
Yeah, it's 2 nat 20s and a nat 1. There's the nat 1 we were all hoping for.
Yeah.
But that's still 2 natty 20s.
Fun events. Fun events.
Ugh.
You start entering
Also,
a more wooded part of the tundra.
Okay.
You could say it's a taiga.
I don't even know what the fuck that was supposed to be.
Okay.
I don't know the difference.
Sound like the redneck child of one.
I just know cold, like wintry area. That's all I know.
Well, this area is apparently wooded, and it appears, and there's a lone hermit in his house.
Oh, okay.
Is he making tea?
Wait, we find just a random house in the bumfuck of nowhere?
Yeah, some people live.
like
Some
me.
people live out in the open, undisturbed by society.
Yeah, I mean, if it's a hermit, I would imagine so.
Oh,
Is he like out? Is he like out? Is he like out and about? As
Appears to
we're,
be
like,
a black
passing through?
draconian. He's like cutting some. He's making some like stuff using his bits of metal, a whetstone, and a handle. He's basically just prepping his like knives for possibly hunting or other things.
I guess I would say like, oh, good morrow, like as I'm sitting on the cart, like, oh yeah.
We're all the party leader. Doesn't matter. It's fine.
You just hear him say like, "Oh, visitors. I haven't had those in a while."
Oh, hello.
And you hear it in a rather feminine voice, as if it might be a lady. You can't tell.
Oh, female draconian. That is indeed a rarity. It doesn't have big tatas, does it?
Looks normal.
Important question, Greg. Okay.
I mean, like it's it's like the question like 4E Dragonborn versus 5E Dragonborn. Do they got titties or do they not? But,
Actually, they're draconian. We're the same. We come from the same kingdom. I'll say, fucking. Oh my god, my mind's having a stroke right now. What the hell was that? I'll say to them, yeah. So we're simple travelers. Are you actually are you from Draconia?
What do you say?
Are you from Draconia originally?
The hell is Draconia?
The fucking place I come from, right? Or am I saying it wrong?
I think you're saying it wrong.
Just seem as she does not.
Just assume that he said it correctly.
I thought it was Draconia, right, DM?
No. I just let you roll with it because it's like, okay, I guess, are you just trying to lie in front of them or something?
Wait, I've been seeing it. Wait, what's it called? I come from.
It's Lindis.
Oh,
the region of Lindis.
I'm Tiberius Stormwind from Draconia.
I don't. Yeah, I was like, oh, he must like. I thought like, oh, he must like Critical Role or something.
I was just saying like, I'm just gonna roll with this and just wait until he actually asks someone else about it.
Yeah, you're from Lindis. Lindis is on the map, by the way. It's literally to the right.
Know. I don't. I just thought, oh, Greg must like Critical Role. Okay, cool.
I was just assuming your character was just lying to people's faces.
I was just assuming you were an asshole.
Here's another thing you might want to consider.
Alright, my guy recons everything. Anytime he's ever said Draconia to you guys, he's meant Lindis. Alright, sorry. Wait, I don't say shit to her then. I'm sorry.
Hold on. I just want to say something. Don't you have like Greg's files for this campaign? So like you can literally recheck if this Draconian is from wherever.
Well, I thought my mind had a meltdown. I'm sorry, my man.
No, I also kind of thought it was kind of funny, like like some charlatan just saying that he comes from a place that is not quite the right name.
That's where dragons come from. Did you know that?
It's like having like your characters having like a mildly racist description of what their homeland is.
Did you know that's where dragons come from, Draconia?
Just leave it up, basically.
Lindis, I'm so sorry. Alright.
No worry, it actually made it funnier. It actually kind of made it funnier.
I don't say shit to her then. I just say good morning. That's it.
You know what they say about Draconians? They've got curved swords.
There's they say about curved swords, right?
Big meaty claws.
Yeah, big meaty claws in Draconia. That's where all the dragons come from. In any case. Well then,
I can tell that one's not gonna be lived down anytime soon.
Yeah, for the hermit.
I feel so bad.
Well then, miss, I suppose. Isn't it good to see someone out here? Have you been around here long?
About 150 years to be exact.
Oh. I think I'm generally unaware of the lifespans of some races. But
in fact, Draconians live for about 1,000 years before dying of old age.
Holy shit!
Well, that makes sense.
Fuck.
Meanwhile, there's the frog people that live for like 60 or 80 years.
They hit 40 and they're like, I've lived a good life.
I've lived a good life.
Long and fulfilling.
I mean, Infant mature at the age of 12 and literally lived till 80.
I was 80. Still.
Yeah.
I'm gonna... With any luck, I'll live as long as a Draconian.
Draconians take 40 years to mature, but they live till 1,000.
But if you've been around these parts so long, do you know anything about the general area that would be rather useful?
Well, besides the Crystal Grove that's over there, and some nice creeks and springs around this place, since, well, it's very cold out here. Always good to know where the springs are. Especially since a couple of them are hot springs.
Oh.
Can you explain to us anything about the Crystal Groves? We're quite unfamiliar with them.
Apparently, from what I've heard, it's from other travelers and people who used to live around here. Perish from old age, of course. Apparently, there was a magical mishap at one point, and a meteor hit there.
Wow.
Can I actually roll an arcane check on that, or is that
apparently left a bunch of history about Adept.
A history Adept?
Yes.
Fuck me.
Why don't you roll an Arcana check on checking a history of an area?
Well, it's a magical affair. I'm not sure if there was studies.
No, that's not how that works.
Could be.
I can say is over the course of a while, like I don't know, God knows how long. It's probably. It seems like it's formed a bunch of crystalline crystalline like formations and stuff in there, and that dark crystal over there, there's something wrong with it. Might be something eating away at it as if it was food.
Good thing we didn't go near it. We had the goat.
Yeah, could it be the goats doing so?
I mean, they'll go anywhere where there's minerals. What they eat.
How long has that dark crystal? I guess that dark crystal, is that supposed to be the epicenter of this supposed meteor?
Possibly. I don't know.
I see. Well then,
She
what
then
do you actually?
proceeds to keep forming. Proceeds to keep like pick up pace and literally make it like sharpen a blade with it.
Oh. Well, what is it that you actually do out here, Miss?
And just mind my own business, like some folk.
If I may ask, Miss, what exactly brought you out here this far, away from civilization?
It's quiet.
Yes it
That is
is.
very fair.
Would you rather be out here or have a door-to-door salesman constantly bother you for the past fucking 20 years?
I'd assume I
Quite
prefer
true,
to.
quite true.
I'd assume that's very specific. Did you have?
My
What?
skin crawls just thinking about it.
Simple, I stabbed his ass.
Oh, okay.
Miss, may I get your name?
With this sword, and it pulls out a remember interesting like a great sword of some sort. It appears to have some embedments and inscriptions in it.
It's just one hand pulls out a great sword.
Yes.
Gnarly.
She's like,
And then
she's
places
secretly
it
like a
down.
level 20 character.
And then,
I see.
and then places it down, but that sword's no good for what I do now.
What is it that you do now?
Whatever I feel like doing, and it's none of your business.
Yes, yes, yes.
I see. Well, you also seem to use the crystals for your own crafts. What is it?
I mean, they're
that
around
is-
here anyway. I might as well see what I can do with it.
I see. Do they make good tools? So with what
Nah,
you use? So
not
far?
really.
Oh, okay.
Doesn't hurt to try though.
I suppose it doesn't.
DM, in our travel here, was I able to do another arcane check on the mask?
On the mask, you can attempt one, but it's very high due to the otherworldly nature of it.
Okay,
You have
fucking...
advantage at least.
Yeah, because he was helping me on the way. Okay, so that's gonna be an arcane check. That's gonna be a plus 10. Okay, let's roll it, baby. 1. Fuck me.
Amazing.
did
You
I succeed,
failed.
Really? Yep. Okay.
Well then.
Why did...
So, since it's been quite a while, since it's getting dark out, you probably need a place to stay.
Indeed.
We have tents actually.
No,
You
no,
have
no,
to-
that won't do.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh, you're. I was gonna add. So you're comfortable with strangers being nearby?
yeah.
As long as you stay out of my closets and basement, no problems there.
Wait, you seriously
So
don't?
oddly
Inside check
specific
that.
of you. I now
That
have
insight
a.
check.
That's. I'm going
Well-
to just. I'm going to assume it might be your romantic nature, but that does sound very suspicious.
Did I insight check that, DM?
It's up to you if you want.
Alright, I only have a +1, but whatever.
I mean, what intent can you discern from
Hey,
that?
17!
It sounds like this
Like
person
what?
does not like people messing with their stuff.
Yeah, like
Oh.
what intent can you discern from that? Other stay out of
You'll
the
just-
closet and
you'll
the
just-
basement.
Well, I
You'll
don't
get
know. Like she's
impaled.
like above game, she was like, "Oh, that won't do. Come stay with me." I'm like, "Oh."
I think she expressed her intent pretty thoroughly. She stay the fuck out of my closet. Or I will stab you with this great sword that I used to kill a merchant of some sort.
It is a very
God
reasonable
damn
request
it.
not to go snooping around in this person's humble abode after they offer us a steading for the night.
I mean,
Going back to the game, my character will gracefully say, like, "Oh yes, that would be quite kind of you. We would gladly take that offer if you're so willing."
yes, I
Thank
also agree that if you're willing to offer at least a reasonably safe board for the night, we would be wrong in not taking it.
Splendid. I'll get the guest room ready.
Okay.
Did you build this house yourself?
Who else would have done it?
I mean,
A good point.
It's actually a very it's like a log cabin of some sort.
very interesting.
Hmm.
It's Abraham Lincoln's log cabin, obviously.
I'm gonna roll stats on this person.
Yeah.
Why? Because we're gonna
She's
fight
like-
them in the next hour.
No,
She's like a She's a level 20 retired character.
Yeah, she's level 20 retired salesman murderer.
Just in case, like, one of us decide to go and touch their stuff.
Whenever she said, like, you ever have like a salesman like basically come door to door for 20 years, I just imagine the guy from Vault Tech for some reason.
Vault Tech,
Great war is coming. Calamity is coming. Save your family with Vault Tech, or however that shit went. Hello? Did my thing cut out?
No.
Oh,
there was just no response to that.
You fall into my trap card. Now
I
fall.
fell into a trap card.
Kaiba, I used blood to sand trap card that replaces all of your blood with sand.
Tac-toe, motherfucker. Woo!
Anyway, this person basically is giving you, like, as far as welcoming you as a guest to their house. As long as you don't snoop around in places that you shouldn't. Because, I mean, this goes for any house that you get your guest in. It's not right.
Yeah.
It's not right to snoop into their fucking basements and shit and try to steal their shit.
Did she give us her name?
No. She didn't.
Yeah. I guess, like, once we're, like, quote unquote unloading everything, I'll introduce myself and I'll say, well, thank you once more. By the way, I'm Moggy. If I may ask, could I get your name as well?
And no, names are not important in the wilderness.
Quite true, quite true. And yeah, just go in.
You must live a very peaceful life.
And you just hear her say, only the things you hunt, and then she just cuts a fucking, like, chicken in half.
What?
A live one?
And then, like, just immediately goes over to, like a already, like, stripped, like, defeathered chicken and just slices.
Oh, okay.
Jesus Christ, okay.
Well, it's already dead, so Tungsten isn't incredibly disturbed. So it's like...
It's already been processed.
Yes. The dirty work has been already done.
And then starts taking it over to a kitchen.
Okay. Once we're inside the house, like, is it well insulated and everything, or like, what's the interior like?
There appears to be like 3 or 4 rooms in this house. 2 bedrooms, a main area where there's like a table, a bunch of seating, some things, some like cabinets, and literally a closet and a kitchen area, all in one. Fourth room, well, the 4th room appears to be it appears to be closed. You can't tell, and locked, so you couldn't tell what's in there.
Okay, and
Okay. I assume that's the room she was telling us not to go into, so we gotta respect her privacy.
Tungsten just says,
yeah. What did you say the inside of this house had going for it? Like, what does it look like? Is it
Looks
more
cozy.
like
Looks like a cozy hunter's cabin.
Oh, okay. It's not minimalistic or anything.
Okay. Will she allow my son to sleep anywhere he wants? Also, if not, I'm not saying much.
Oh, I get you.
Fair enough.
I'm back.
Okay.
Yeah. As long as it doesn't get into the food.
The dragon can go anywhere as long as it doesn't get into.
As long as it doesn't raid the
Tungsten-
pantry.
Tungsten just says, I'll keep watch. Don't worry. I'll just keep watch.
You can't have any pantry raiding this time of year.
I don't
Oh,
sleep,
yeah, that's
remember?
fair.
I don't sleep.
So I guess you don't want to be invited to the panty raid.
I'll give my son some food so he can, just so he won't go hungry in the night.
I just came back from getting food. Did I miss anything?
You missed the panty raid.
Oh!
Oh, actually, we met this. We got out of the crystal area, and we met this nice lady in like a wooded area, and she offered us board and food, and we decided to
I
take
was there
it
for that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah, then nothing else.
Did you hear the part we said not to go into her closet or basement?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, we've established that. No one
As
going to the
a-
closet or basement.
As like a hermit in basic anarchist, she will delete you if you enter the closet, probably. Most
Yes,
likely.
With the
Once
same
you-
great sword she used to kill the traveling.
Yes.
Once you go in the closet, you can't come out of the closet.
Was I muted for that time? Because I swear I was talking.
I might have been muted,
Damn it.
yeah. But I guess we I guess we just find whatever, we just set our stuff down wherever reasonable then for the night.
Also, I'm going to like like an hour or so into there, just like relaxing. I'm gonna pull Tungsten aside. I'm gonna say to him, so Tungsten, good friend, you're proficient with protection magic, if I'm not mistaken, correct?
Yes.
What kind of do you have any spells that protect the mind or soul?
Yes, actually. Soul, I just look at my list for a moment. I do have something for the mind, for sure.
I opened the notepad that has all my spells.
Yeah, it's like a literal, it's like a paper notepad, basically. That's exactly my digital notepad.
Okay, and I'll say to him,
I don't know about soul. I don't think I think that's an advanced one. I'm not sure, but I do have one for the mind.
Good to know. Good to know. And my guy would just like walk off casually.
Okay. And I just meditate, but I keep my eyes slightly open, just like watching the general area a little bit, just keeping watch, including for the dragon especially. The dragon might do something.
Does she have a couch here, like or is it more just like open concept?
There are like a bunch of seating and stuff. Like basically, as if someone she had company over, she could at least have a table and like a bunch of chairs for people to sit around.
Okay, okay. I'll just be sitting down and thinking about the mask, putting it on and whatnot.
I guess Leah.
Not putting thinking about putting it on, thinking about putting it on, not putting it on.
I guess Leosin wants to speak to the woman again and ask her. So you said you've lived around here for a long while, yes? Do you know anything about the area past this, like a what a wizard's tower of sorts?
I didn't know there is something up north that appears to be rather abnormal. Can't seem to make my way around there efficiently.
So you just avoid it, you mean?
I usually just avoid the area altogether because it seems like it's every time I try to go through it, I just wind up somewhere else.
So it is okay. So it's like it's basically direction is changed.
Very labyrinthian.
I see. Also, what the hell was drawn on the bird?
Pizza.
Oh, pizza. Okay, it's like is that a watermelon slice? Is that like a cheese grater? Like, what is he holding?
It's a wizard hat, tiny wizard hat.
Tiny wizard hat, just for tungsten. Okay.
Pizza has been shown.
Has been shown. Well, I guess Leosin will look at her and say, "Well, thank you for the information." Then,
yes.
The trajectory of the pizza.
Yeah. In the time that you have been here, how many people have actually come by?
Hey, my food just arrived. I'll be like like 10 to 15.
All right. So given based on since the last time, I would say about a couple months.
Oh yeah, I mean, how many people have come through here since you've established yourself here?
Not many.
I see. Have you seen any come back?
And then like you just hear like you just see like the loading screen on like the forehead.
Yeah. Yeah, totally, 100%. Just she immediately goes into Windows startup mode.
The next thing I know, she says, not that I know of.
I see.
I was at some point.
Understandable. Martin.
Well, I need to go get some things done before it gets dark out. She goes into her basement.
Okay. Well, can we hear anything coming from the basement?
No.
I was going to offer to help her,
torture.
but since it is the basement, I don't think she wants any help from me. The least we could do, taking up space in her home, but not in the basement.
Tungsten is just watchful, making sure no one goes into the basement or eating something, eating a chicken, who knows.
Yeah, I guess once she goes to the basement, then Leosin will just go to where Tungsten is to just lay down.
Tungsten just lays a hand on Leosin and just meditates.
I guess we will just take the night there, unless someone wants to do something.
Yeah, I'm just watching. I'm barely watching. My eyes are barely open, just watching a general area. But semi-resting. I'm not sleeping, in other words.
Alright, so yeah, that's what we're doing.
So you're gonna sleep?
Right. Not me.
Over the course of the night, you hear heavy slamming down below.
Damn.
None of my business.
Really dubious
Some very
some
cutty noises.
Perhaps she's a blacksmith.
And then
screams of the damned.
and then screams from some weird thing. You don't know what it is.
Oh.
It's undiscernible.
Perhaps she is a blacksmith that works on cursed items that can talk.
Perhaps it's a demon room and she's killing demons slowly.
My character is just thinking, oh boy, has something bad locked down there. Oh boy. That's all he just says to himself in his mind.
Or perhaps she's in a BDSM relationship with someone.
Sounds like a creature, maybe. I don't know.
I mean,
but
then you just hear a record playing.
A record playing? What's the record playing?
Some weird thing from the 1920s.
So my little baby is an atom bomb.
and then just by the time morning comes around, half of you probably barely got any sleep. Actually, roll a wisdom check on all of you.
A wisdom check?
On all,
like a saving throw or a wisdom check?
A check.
Okay.
See how willing you were to go to sleep.
I wasn't willing to go to sleep anyway. I was paying attention to the whole thing.
I guess I will. Okay, so if it's just a check, so
actually, I wonder if we could try to roll insight to discern what's going on down there. Could we?
Tungsten just mostly tunes it out, but he has his ideas.
I was gonna roll for Odin. He's getting food for himself. He's definitely asleep.
Slept like a newborn.
And what about Kane? And is Kane and Scorpio just having the character stay up, or are they just not?
Yeah, I just say my character would stay up completely.
Yes, same.
And I look like I'm meditating, but my eyes are barely open.
Around the morning, you see a draconian leave the fucking basement, covered in soot, blood, some other substances of questionable quality.
I close my eyes completely. I don't need to know.
And then she just goes take a shower somewhere.
The idea of it also being soot gives weird credence to the idea that it might be demons.
Are we all awake now?
Well, I'm just saying, whoever was up basically noticed that.
So I saw it basically, and then I closed my eyes immediately out of respect, basically.
After a bit, she's not she just passes out, and goes to sleep.
Oh, okay.
And everyone else wakes up in the morning.
All right. I mean, she didn't try to kill us in the middle of the night, so I guess there's
I watched for that.
I know you did, dear. I'm just saying. But I did hear the noises before I went to sleep, so.
I don't think she was trying to hide that.
She apparently wasn't. There was no hiding it. So I guess whatever she's doing, she's completely confident in it.
Must have had a wild time down there.
I don't want to talk about it too much.
Just trauma.
But no, it's just
PTSD
a little bit,
game.
but also
PTSD
like
part 2.
I don't think she
PTSD
wants us to try to theorize
Like
what's
a
happening
boogaloo.
there, but the sounds did happen and they were obvious. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, they were very distinctive sounds. I don't know what the other bits were, but
Yeah. Fuck must have got kinky down there.
I guess I can understand why she's a hermit.
Yeah, hermits are free to do almost anything they want, so yeah.
I mean, anything's free if you don't get caught.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's just how it works.
Illegal if there's no witness.
Yeah.
It's not speeding if there's no stop signs that you can see. So you just close your eyes every time you drive by a 4-way. All right. Well, everyone's
What's that?
down then.
Timmy's hit by a car?
Probably just get going.
Probably just the wind.
Yeah.
So yeah, we just like so like I just hear her just go to sleep or something. So I just assume we just move out pretty much whenever.
Yep.
And we do.
So you decided to leave, not questioning what the fuck just happened.
I mean, we can question it all we want. We're just not going to actively question the person about it.
Yeah.
Hey, whatever happens in the bedroom stays in the bedroom.
I was in the basement.
Abaddon is completely convinced this is a sex thing, and I just think that's funny.
You don't know. You don't know.
Hey, man.
Like 100% convinced.
Like, you don't know. Some people are weird. They do weird things when they're alone.
Maybe this person's just making a chair. You don't know.
Yeah, the screams are from the chair.
Don't you know?
Perhaps her accidentally sawing into her hand when she was making the chair.
Maybe she has a really interesting lifestyle with choice with someone as a hermit. You don't know.
I mean, we use crystals for all things. All things.
I'm just saying, I'm probably right. Like 3 intelligence, guys. I'm using the thing between my head. What is it called again? Kidneys. Using my kidneys.
A man who knows how to use his kidneys to figure out situations.
I mean, I would never figure it out that way. That's pretty... I never heard of that one before.
Never heard of that method?
No.
The kidney method?
The kidney method. I mean, this guy knows how to use his body. That's all I know.
You gotta be kidding me.
So we make some distance, and after the distance, we do the theorizing if we wish. Like long distance.
I mean, I don't think it particularly matters if we're theorizing wherever we're doing it. So
essentially, you left, not questioning it right in front of her what it was.
Yeah.
We just disappear in the morning without saying a word, because that's probably for the best.
And also, she's sleeping. I don't want to intrude or risk doing. Just don't want to mess with this person. Okay, so after we make that much distance, I just say, I just saw her covered in ash. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I know.
Okay.
Very kinky.
Yeah, I guess it is demons. Maybe I have no idea.
So, fun fact, just out of context, this person just made this person basically just made furniture.
I see. Incredible.
I mean, that would explain why the house is so opulent.
Using a also using a mandrake for something.
I see.
Amazing.
Not sure where the mandrake fits in this picture, but it definitely was used.
Probably sexually.
Yes.
But
continue, Greg. I'm sorry.
Anyway,
we will continue on.
Given the circumstances, you eventually like travel some more into it, and you find a a very clouded area. It appears to be like appears to be a lot of fog.
Fog?
Followed by some
Oh,
stone
thanks.
structures, as if it's going into some sort of valley.
For how
Wait
the
a
fuck is there
minute.
fog here? That implies this area was heated at some point.
If I recall correctly, my curse has something to do with a foggy area.
Are you causing this?
No, my the person who caused me to have my curse. Something to do with fog. Dense fog.
Okay.
Or it could just be an anomaly.
I mean, who has nuts and bolts out so we can just start tossing them until we find the anomaly?
I'm
Not
just
that kind of anomaly.
Stalker reference. Go.
I just try to analyze to see if it is an anomaly. Obviously, I do pretty poorly, but who knows? What do you think, Greg?
So you're trying to analyze?
Yeah, to see if it's like an arcane anomaly of sorts.
It's kind of odd that there's fog in this area. That's for fucking sure.
Is the fog large?
It's thick.
Is it like all encompassing of the area in front of us? Like it doesn't look like a visible way.
It seems
around
like if you pass this fog, you won't be able to tell what's beyond it pretty much while you're trying to pass through it.
I see.
This seems very familiar. I think if we go past here, we may get lost in there. You know
Well,
what I
now
mean?
if we have the compass is magical.
Oh yeah, we have a compass.
Yeah.
Do you think it's like a spatial distortion, or do you think we will make it just fine?
I mean, perhaps someone just peed for a really long time and it just caused all the frosted air to fog up.
I mean, it's a decent theory. Could be a giant.
It was a joke, hon.
Nah. Have you seen the size of Carnuses? Very plausible.
No, it was actually a joke.
We have all seen a Carnus, so except for Magi.
Oh yeah, we did fight a Cardinus somehow. Goodness.
Does this area... Probably not.
Do you want to continue? Like, the only thing that didn't screw us up is a spatial anomaly here.
Yeah, we'll focus on one thing at a time. Just focus on getting to the tower for now.
Yeah, that might be best. We might...
Maybe mark this down on the map so we...
Oh, totally. Yeah, that would work. To just mark it down.
Yeah.
And we do that, Greg.
So as you prepare to, are you just circumventing or are you going through the fog?
Circumventing, but we're marking down the location. So we know where the foggy area is generally on the map.
Okay.
Ooh,
yes.
shit.
Also, I'm going to be right back, but I'm listening to voice, and I'm going to use text.
Cool.
Get a drink.
So, you spend a bit of extra time circumventing it. It results in an additional roll. Nothing truly bad happens while you're circumventing it. Fortunately. Oh well. Could have been something fun. You don't know. So, let's take a break here for a moment. Just so I can, I kind of need to turn my air conditioner and do over shit for a moment.
Yeah, it's fucking hot.
It is hot in, well, wherever, it is hot in the East Coast. Like Will Smith once said, "Ah, that's hot. That's hot." We'll be taking a momentary break, so in 10 minutes we'll continue.
Alright.
Just put like a picture of like a dick on the screen that just says like program will be continuing in.
Just put a realistic dildo so that you don't get banned, but it looks like the real thing. Just joke.
100%.
Because realistic dildos are fine, but not real penises.
Are they?
I seen it on YouTube. I don't understand. It's so stupid.
There you go. There's your proof.
Proof God exists. Picture of a fucking dildo.
Kids want to see my red mage drip?
Do it.
I've got the drip.
There you go.
Nice.
It's a fucking red mage.
What game is that?
Oh, that's FF14.
Oh.
The MMO. That's me. That's me that's me after I glammed my red mage up.
Cat ears?
Because it's a Makote. It's a cat girl.
Oh. Final Fantasy has those?
Yeah, Makotes have been around since I think 12 or 10. Depends on which one.
I am now suddenly much more interested in Final Fantasy.
I actually have to look. Thank you for the stick bug. I just had to look. I just had to see that for some fucking reason. Let's see. Makote. So they are in Final Fantasy 14, but they are similar to the characters, the Mithra of Final Fantasy 11. Apparently, they also appear in 15 and 13 as well. But yeah, in 14, the Makote exist. I'll show you the. I'll also just post the default Makote outfit.
Mojito outfit.
Yeah. The females look infinitely sluttier.
Well, that's how they make their money.
I mean, to be fair,
that's just how
in Fanland, on a corner, you will always see a Makote dancing.
That's how base desires work.
Yeah, for NPCs.
One must be based in order to get some face.
It is simple, it is stupid, but it works. It will always work. And Discord killed me. I'm back.
Welcome back. But yeah. I started playing a cat girl for the meme when I started playing Final Fantasy 14, and then I just quickly grew to like that as my main character. So
amazing.
It was like haha funny cat girl, and then I was like, well, now I'm emotionally invested. So cat girl I am forever now.
You see, it started out as a joke and then it grew.
I mean, it always starts out as a joke, and then you get into it, and it's like, oh, well, we've invested too much time now.
It's not a phase.
It was a phase, but now it's not anymore. It's in fact a way of life now.
That's amazing.
Yeah, I adore the Makote though. They're like a good mid ground between like you don't want to play a human specifically, but you also don't want to be something like more monstrous like an Aura or a Rogadin.
Yeah, you want to be accepted by the Imperium of Man.
Yeah. No, you won't be, because the version of the Imperium of Man is called the Garleans in Final Fantasy 14, and they're pretty staunch here purists.
Damn.
And even if and when they do incorporate other immigrant races into their army, they're generally treated like shit.
Damn.
So there are a few legions that don't treat immigrant races like shit, like the seventh, which was Gaius's legion, but oh no, that might have been the fourth. It's been a bit since that storyline plot, but most of the time they will just basically just tell them to fight for Garlemald and beat the shit out of them when they don't. Gargamel, yeah. I too like to fight.
They fight for gargling.
Gargamel sounds familiar. Is that like the first Final Fantasy
The fucking
boss?
No, it's the fucking antagonist from the Smurfs.
It is, yeah, it's from the Smurfs. fucking gargle balls. What my man is. I'm actually leveling Paladin right now, and then I'm going on to re-leveling my Red Mage because I really need a magical DPS, which I don't have. So I can actually do the fucking magical DPS quest in Shadowbringers.
I'm back. What happened?
Nothing. We're talking about shit.
Just shenanigans in
No,
chat.
no.
We're taking a break.
Oh, did you guys take a break when I left?
Yes, we did actually.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to slow down the campaign. I'm sorry.
So
about
we're
that,
still
guys.
during a break.
Yeah, we're still in the break right
Also,
now.
a lot of other people were like taking a break, kind of, including me. So it's like, okay, this is a good time for a break, basically.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay, that's all right. All right.
Yep.
So above game, I don't know, guys. You think I should put on the mask? I'm thinking if I could get a tungsten to give me that mind thing. Oh, it's tempting.
I mean, you're welcome to try it if you like.
Yeah,
your character's actions are your own. You're good to discuss.
Yeah.
Discussing with the party is good though, in case it's something that can fuck us up.
Yeah, I can protect you or something, but I don't know if that will help. There's no guarantee. It might use something else, or it might be a different, like.
Yeah. Well, in my mind, in my character's mind, well, this is a fucking like unknown artifact. I don't even know what kind of stone it is. So in his mind, he's like, okay, it was buried with a warrior. So at the very least, this warrior had honor. Additionally, he was loved and celebrated by people enough where he earned a mound. So it probably wasn't like something that made him a mass murderer because he has a proper burial site. Additionally, he was celebrated in such a way where he earned himself a mound. That's a pretty big thing, if I remember correctly. So my guy's just thinking, okay, this could be a good power boost. But I'm not sure if it would work for me because like I'm a magic boy, so I'm not sure if it's meant for a physical boy.
I'm not even a good physical boy, anyways, because my strength is actually very, very low, even though I look buff. It's actually fat.
The thing I'm just worried about is like it'll possess me and I'll be somebody else. Like like
that could happen. There might be.
Yeah. Dio takes over your body.
Yeah, I'm just like thinking, okay, like what if it's like it's the spirit of the warrior, and like maybe that's why.
That's okay, Reksha.
But on the bright side, you can also get the capacity to. And that's fine, Kane. Like if you need to go, just go, man.
And also, like when we reach the tower, we can just kind of like stop there before something happens. You know what I mean?
Actually,
no point in suffering for a game.
No, it's not worth it. And it's not fun.
I just hate to leave like mid game because I have a headache.
I mean, it's whatever.
It happens to all of us. Like
it happens, man.
Even I had my moments where I forgot things and also like was really like I barely could put myself together, but I tried anyway. Like it happens to all of us. It's fine.
I'm just saying, Tungsten, though. Like,
you saying
how
this
dumb
in
is?
character?
No. I'm talking about above game, Tungsten. How dumb would you say your character is?
How tall? What?
Dumb.
Not terribly dumb. He just had a very dumb day. Like his intelligence is 14, I think.
Because if anything goes wrong, I have more than enough like spells to
it's 14.
Like close your wounds, cleanse you, cure diseases.
That's very good for me. Also, like, don't want to get cursed by a mask and have like a mask permanently on my face. Just saying, my character doesn't want that.
I
He
know.
likes his face.
Fucking Greg made it so tempting, though. I'm just like, oh man, the mask is purple. What does it do?
Tungsten isn't tempted by things like this.
I'm tempted
So it's a
by
no-go
power.
for him. He's just gonna refuse every time, probably.
Let's just get to the library. Once we get there, maybe I can find a book on this shit. Like Weird Mask of the World 101.
There's always a chance.
Actually, what kind of books are you guys gonna look for? I have like a list and everything like already written down.
I mean, basically, I guess the most general concept is any books that have to do with the idea of creating immortality from scratch without necessarily using the life force of another creature.
Well, yeah, that's gonna be there. Obviously, that's gonna be like the top of the one.
Look, you say it could be there, but we could walk all the way there and it just not be there.
Well, yeah, yeah. Oh my God, English. I'm also thinking about other magical books. Like I'm gonna be looking up some. I'm gonna see if there's anything on like astrology, the planet movements, maybe space magic, warding for sure if they have that there, and maybe summons. But I don't know. It depends on how like we could find a book. If it's more just like big ass library or like there's like a help like. Give me that book.
You're most likely going to find common, not always, but most likely going to find common books in general areas. But we were in a special area that was like very, very isolated, guarded by a white dragon. That led to a monk place. We got there like peacefully, and we went to the library there, and it had interesting stuff.
This is like a big arcane library of legend. Like I hope they have interesting books rather than like Little Billy and the Duck. You know.
There might be more special libraries around the area if we know where to look. Basically.
Well, we're going to the big shebang. We're really close.
I don't know what this area is like at all. I don't know, like, I guess there could be a library, but I don't think we're wanted to guess or anything.
No, we're heading to an arcane library. That's our main objective.
It is a arcane tower, actually, which may contain a library, but it's like a hostile area.
Yeah. Well, right now we gotta, let's just hope the friendly dragon person doesn't like cut us up into pieces.
Yeah. I think she'll leave us alone for now.
She seems pretty chill.
Yeah, I just think she's like doesn't want anything to do with anyone as long as you don't touch the basement, basically. Then she practices her anarchy powers and kills you.
Actually, would Tungsten be down once we do nighttime shit? If me and if my character and your character got together.
Okay,
and,
I have returned.
And
is your dick any bigger than before?
Actually,
I'm just gonna let him finish.
Go ahead, Odin.
My guy's dick size is a 10.
Wow, that's incredible.
So that's average, is what you're saying.
That's a natty 10.
Sounds like you're overcompensating.
Yeah, oh, so that's what the magic is for.
I should double that if anything. But no.
The joke. It's the joke of fucking where some guys like. You ever seen a PC Master Race fucking video?
What was that? What was that shit? Curse of the mundane in this system. You don't even impress or disappoint people in bed. It's just a neutral experience.
It was either good or bad. It was neutral.
What do you ask for?
Mediocrity. You literally can't. You can't critically succeed. You can't critically fail. You're basically stuck between 5 to 15 for base rolls.
Incredible. That's also good depending on your build, though.
You can't crit. You just can't crit at all.
But you can't fail. That's also another thing. If you make your roll really high. Like if you add on a big modifier.
Do we stream on Twitch or YouTube?
I use Twitch.
How many people do we have viewing?
Not many.
0.
Not many.
Like 1 or 2, usually.
Oh, okay.
103 inches.
That's
Damn!
That's an incredibly large penis.
This is a weapon.
Why did you choose 254? What was the point?
Wait, with
weapon
erection, how are you alive?
blood magic.
because the rest of
That's the only
the
way.
rest of it is in a pocket dimension.
No,
this
he
man
pops
this
a
this
boner,
man uses his
and he
weapon,
passes out.
his extra limb to unarmed attack people.
I rolled a pretty good roll. I'm just sorry, canon wise. Yeah.
I'm average, but below.
Hey, yeah.
But I'm below average for my
Anyway.
size. But yes.
Let's continue before we make any more retarded fucking circumstances.
Yeah. So, ladies'
Sure,
house,
sure.
yeah.
So yeah, we
So you eventually start
killed
reaching. The area starts
killed a
becoming
dragon.
more and more like walled in as you like travel. Like there's more
Oh, wait,
like.
did we leave the ladies' house?
Yeah,
You already left.
Yeah, we did. So
we already left.
she's
We
gone.
said we
She's
said we
like,
left.
she's not anything to do with us unless she wants to assassinate us. But I don't think so.
I thought she was
Is it-
offering us like a room for the night.
Yeah, we left.
They
when
took
she
the
slept.
night.
Oh! When me and Tuxton were sleeping, could I try another roll at the mask?
Also, I was not sleeping. I was awake. I had my eyes barely open.
Oh, not sleeping. I mean, like during nighttime, like when everyone
Yeah.
was kind of like just unwinding. Can I make
Yeah.
another attempt at the mask?
Good.
Okay, let's hope to God. 1, 2, 29, my highest.
Ooh,
So close.
damn,
Fuck.
it's a 30.
It's
Holy
a 30.
cow.
Yes, it's a. Yeah, it said it's otherworldly in nature.
Ah, damn it. Okay.
But does he
Oh,
feel he's getting closer, Greg? Does he feel he's getting closer?
Yeah, do I feel like I'm getting closer to unlocking the fucking
You
secret
almost
of this?
figured it out.
I
God
see.
damn it.
Okay, so he has hope. He has hope. That's the important part. He has hope.
Oh my god, so annoying. Alright, we're
It's
on the
not-
road again.
At least your character isn't discouraged.
On the road again.
Yeah. So
Your
Okay,
character
so-
has
Can't
meaning.
wait to get on the road again.
Anyway, so as you're getting closer and closer to your intended destination, you start encountering more and more walls of some sorts, as if you're hit, as well as like various like areas that are just shrouded in some odd like some type of like obscuring like force or something, as if like every time you move, it seems like you're going in a different direction than you're intending.
are we circling?
Actually,
it's the
Your compass
not
appears to be
working.
working right. It's
I
just
asked-
it took you a bit to notice that this is happening first.
So I just say I think this is a maze. Hey, Leosin, can you fly up? and
Basically,
see what's
it took a minute or two.
Okay.
up? Okay.
Well, now that we're righted with the compass, does it seem like we're moving more in one direction?
Yeah. Once you started using the compass for this purpose, at least, it literally it seemed less like you were going in circles and more like you were going in generally the right direction.
Okay.
I'm just gonna like observe the general area around me. If there's anything like weird about it, I don't know why I'm doing this.
A lot of areas,
How
a lot of
much-
the areas seems like it's either covered in, it either has trees, stone cliffs, or literally,
So roll this. But yeah, I'm just rolling just to roll it.
or some old ruins of some sort, like some stone walls and shit.
So nothing out of the ordinary
Nice.
yet.
How dense is the magical energy in the air?
You can't tell.
Do you
Unless
ask
as if
me
something is
to-
shrouding it.
Oh. I'll say the tungsten. Do you notice that? Well, more like the lack of noticing the magical energy in the air.
Do I see magical energy here?
No.
Let me. I don't see it. I just
Someone
don't see
says
it
if it's
because the
being
DM says it.
obfuscated by something.
I think this is just a normal area so far, even though I would expect magic here. There's nothing here.
Oh.
Yeah,
That's weird. I guess we must have found like a dead zone or something.
a dead zone? That could be possible. Maybe.
Welcome to the Twilight Zone.
Alright.
I mean, I would expect magic here, so maybe that could be a possibility.
Weird.
Plus, I don't think this terrain is normal, anyways. I think it's like intentionally designed to keep us out. You know what I mean?
Quite possibly. Wizards are known for, well, magic users in general are known for privacy.
Especially this one, who really doesn't want any visitors and is very powerful. Immortal, in fact. Or that's why I assume that how that is. Yeah.
I mean, perhaps the inside of the tower is actually just a large Tony Hawk stage that the wizard will be like skateboarding around whenever we
Style it
enter
on
it.
you.
Yeah, styling. You like break into his house and like you suddenly get sideswiped across the skull by a 720.
That's how the
McTwist.
campaign ends. It's just
Yeah.
a boss battle of that.
with a skating, with like a skating lich.
We all get
Doing a sick kickflip.
Yeah, you kick flips and cast Disintegrate on you.
Okay, but
So,
I'll
anyway.
inform the party of the lack of magic in the air and how that's really weird, given all we've been feeling beforehand. So definitely keep our guard up.
That's what Tungsten does with his perception in general. Like anything strange, yeah. He doesn't feel right here.
Huh.
Anyway, do you choose to navigate through this area?
Yes, and I choose to. Do I want to roll another perception? I guess just seeing if anything just seems off in general, or anything that would kill us. There you go. At 15. While we continue.
It might seem like there might be something here that could be a hazard, depending on how but it's heavily dependent on how you traverse.
Ooh. And I know that.
Given
right?
how old this place looks, there might be something hidden under the snow and such in some places.
I just get a hunch of this, basically. Like there might be some traps on the ground or something like of that nature.
This place doesn't necessarily look safe.
I see. Tungsten just stops after a certain point. He's like, I'm feeling really uncomfortable about this. I do think it's just something is telling me there might be some hazard. Prepared.
Well, should we persist forward or possibly find an alternative route?
I don't think there is an alternate route, but I don't know, like maybe there's something in the walls, maybe there's something underneath the snow. I'm not sure how to check this. I don't really have.
Well, Leonis, a good friend, no pun intended, but could you possibly give us a bird's eye view of like the surroundings?
Yeah, that would. I was thinking of that actually. That would help at least a little bit, if you wish. Be careful though. If anything happens, just follow me or something. You know what I mean? MK, are you there?
Sorry, about what? I'm sorry.
Oh, basically we asked if you could fly upward. Also, Tungsten says if anything happens, just follow me.
Yeah.
Sure. I guess I will indeed go ahead and fly upwards then to survey. I do not make
As
that
you attempt
noise.
to fly up, a couple seconds of flying upward, you pretty much end up almost landing into the ground.
I literally like
everyone else.
The sound of neck snapping.
I push my body so that it falls on me instead.
From like a lapse of a moment, you just hear like one moment he jumps up and flies, and next moment you hear him crashing into the ground.
I didn't have time to react or anything, Greg.
You're sure you were moving upward when he did this, but
no, the reality of your perception did not indeed alert you to the fact that gravity decided to do a good old switcheroo on me.
Yeah, did it seem like? Wait, well, did it seem like?
Is it just like when you like flip a character on the y-axis? Like I just was up and then immediately flipped upside down.
Yeah. Well, I'll run over to him. I'll say, Leonis, are you okay? What happened?
Almost as if it feels like a lapse of perception.
Leosin, what this? Was I asleep? Like I don't understand.
I'm going to assume that perhaps flying up is not possible.
It's almost as if there was like a lapse of perception for like the moment that happened.
I don't think I was looking somehow. Like, what was it? Was I asleep? What happened? Did I not pay attention?
To what?
He just ended up on the ground randomly.
I mean, yes, I tried to fly up, and then
no fall damage, however, due to his flying capabilities, making him able to safely land to some degree.
Yeah, on my neck, where the softest place.
You'll be fine.
Actually, is there snow around us or grass?
Snow, I think. Oh, I don't know.
Snow, some grass, some little bits of grass here and there.
I make a snowball and can I throw it up in the air and see what happens?
Sure.
Yeah, that's what I want to do.
You pick a snowball, you throw it. Nothing happens. It just lands somewhere in the distance.
Okay, that's interesting. This is some very powerful magic for there being no magic.
Oh.
Yeah, maybe there is something hiding it, or maybe it's like spatial. I don't know.
Would be dimensional, but I've only heard rumors of that type of magic. I've never seen it in person.
I think dimensional is a thing. I think it might be. There are other sources of like pseudo magical things here. It might be pseudo magic of sorts, like key magic. You know what I mean?
Possibly.
Quite possibly.
Let's just persist forward, friends, and
Yes. Don't ask me to fly again.
I'm not gonna do that. Ever since I saw you land, I'm not gonna do that.
Let's keep our guard up, but let's restrain from flying as of now.
All right.
Not here. Not here for sure.
I guess we continue on then.
And Tungsten is gonna like wait, do we have the stick? The long pokey stick?
Oh, there's pokey in this world. Nice.
You mean the 10-foot pole?
Yes, a 10-foot pole.
I think you do still have that, yes.
I just go into the cart and I just grab that basically, just or spear or whatever that I had at the time. I saw my 10-foot pole. And I just.
Oh, do you I assume a bit of time has passed. Like I assume like we're doing this like an hour interval, like traveling and whatnot.
Yeah, every encounter during traveling is an hour interval.
Yeah, and also I'm gonna take this pole and I'm just gonna poke at the snow as I walk, and I'll be in front.
In that time, could I have make it another arcane check?
Yes, you can.
Okay, come on, baby, give me that natty 20.
Also assistance, obviously, by whoever.
You might as well be the last check attempt before you have to actually probably use it to see what happens.
Fuck me. Okay, okay.
As your character is starting to get tunnel visioned for how he's figuring this out.
Eventually, you're just gonna end up slamming it on your face.
Oh, okay. One more check. One more. Come on.
Oh well. This item appears to be too abnormal for your own understanding.
Yeah. This is ungodly.
Perhaps the item is not from this world.
He can also try like after the Arcane Tower when he took a mental break from the cursed object that he hates at this point. Is that a thing, Greg?
The long story short, the main problem here is the fact that, well,
I've rolled too many times.
Not just that, but also the fact that you're kind of just stuck in a. You basically tried your best, but nothing came of it, pretty much.
Yeah, like, I was so close, so I was just like, put it in my bag, and it's gonna be the beast that was never beaten, or I may just one night succumb to my curiosity and put it on. Regardless, Birdie can't fly. This is interesting. I guess I'll just kind of like keep like track of the magic the lack of magic in the air, but we gotta go forward. There's no way around this.
Yeah, and Tungsten is like in the front, just poking with his 10-foot pole, basically, on the snow, and he's just keeping a watchful eye with that 15. I guess I don't know.
I mean, as you're looking at as you're keeping a close eye on things, you hear different ticking sounds as if you're hitting either ground or stone, followed by some momentarily like zapping noises from the ground itself when you hit certain areas, and you just avoid it to ensure your own safety. That is.
Can I uncover it with my stick?
I don't think you want to do that.
I'm gonna follow the
like based on your fucking intuition, you just have a thought in your mind that this is probably not good to mess with.
I don't think you want to poke too hard on what could possibly be a lightning bolt.
I'm just gonna follow the
actual landmines. Like, especially if it's a dead man one, like
God
Jesus
damn it.
Christ, that could be
Now
bad.
that you say the landmines, I can't not think of that fucking picture.
Yeah, Tungsten is gonna follow his intuition. Is like, you know what? I'm gonna listen to this time.
Oh for God. Yeah. Good idea with the sick though, man. That was really good. That was a good idea.
He just says, there are things here. There are things on the snow. Do not stray from the path.
I'm just warning you that basically there's something probably problematic
Where's Moses when we need him?
Tungsten just says there's something zappy. Don't touch it. Just don't. Just don't. Just listen to me. Just don't. Just follow me.
I mean, we are indeed moving along as well as we can. So continuing on, we do.
Yeah.
As you're getting closer, you eventually see apparently it's starts to get more and more cloudy.
Okay.
Okay, well, do the clouds look abnormal?
They're clouds.
They're clouds.
I see shapes in the clouds?
Oh, that one looks like a square.
Well,
does one of them look like a bunny?
You know what? That is a shape. I will give you that.
Does it look like there's a storm rolling in, or just like it's just getting cloudy?
It looks like it's getting cloudy, as if you're approaching something that is manipulating the weather.
Does one look like a hippopotamus?
I'm gonna say. I think there's some weather manipulation going on ahead.
Actually, one of them looks like a crab.
It was such a low DC, you couldn't possibly miss it.
It's a sign.
Crabs are here. If we get into this tower and the wizard is just a crab riding a skateboard, I might have an aneurysm.
The crab is sick as hell.
I just point, oh look, this looks like a crab. Oh wait, I should pay attention to where I'm walking. And I
Greg,
continue.
don't you fucking giggle at that.
Write that down, write that down.
Okay. Continue. I guess, well, the weather is picking up then. Is it? I'm guessing it's the clouds look dark and like storm clouds.
Yeah, they're getting dark after a bit. After like about like 15 minutes of traveling, you start seeing like purple lightning.
Oh God, no! Are we gonna have to do the lightning dodging to get the ultimate weapon for our party?
No, it just seems like just some bits of purple lightning going down. They're not like they're not hitting the ground. They're just kind of like
Okay. So they're just striking at random intervals in the sky.
This is now. Tungsten just
eventually you start seeing a tower of some sort. It appears to go high above the clouds itself, almost.
Oh, that's cool.
There's also various like ruins around it, as if something used to. Either there used to be something here, or is this it's just trying to make it seem like something used to be here.
I see. All right.
Interesting. Does the tower look interesting? Oh, go ahead.
Can I get assistant? Can someone assist someone with just doing Arcana on the tower itself from what we can see?
What are you actually searching for with the Arcana?
I don't know.
I'm actually kind of curious about this.
If you say a knowledge check, what are you trying to discern?
I mean, yeah, you probably should. You probably should mention what you're trying to search for.
Yeah. Like I'm gonna search for like, is there anything like mind related magic in the area? Anything mind related? Is that something I can do?
I guess.
You're trying to focus on the attunement of like a mental related magic.
I don't know anything.
Apparently not.
DM, does the tower look like it's in a pristine condition, or does it look like?
Yeah, it seems like it's in pristine condition. It appears to be it has a rather unusual design to it.
Is it a dildo?
How so?
Well, for one, it looks like it's designed out of a strange metal.
Okay.
White?
Black.
Of course.
Black.
The bigger, blacker wizard tower.
And it appears to have shape like arcways and all sorts of other things for like protrusions of it. That almost seem like they wouldn't be possible without making it out of one solid object.
Oh, do I recognize the metal at all, or is it completely foreign?
Do you have smithing?
Let me check. Oh wait, that's a fucking job. Yeah, no.
It's a profession skill, so yeah.
Yeah, professions. Like, man.
Definitely looks it definitely looks rather exquisite in design. Almost as if it was masterfully crafted as a tower.
Oh, fancy.
Whoever made this had a lot of tools. From the what?
How far is this from the runes that we're seeing?
What runes?
The
ruins or runes?
Oh, ruins. Sorry, ruins.
Yeah. I was like, ruins? What the hell? Anyway.
The ruins.
The ruins seem to span up until like 300 feet around, like until it hits like the 300 feet mark from it. Then there's just nothing. Clear like stone tiling on the floor around it.
I'll look to Leonis and I'll say, you know.
Why do you keep calling me Leonis?
Leosin.
King Leonis.
Leonis.
I'll look to Leosin and I'll say, fucking English. Leosin, we finally arrived. Let us head up.
I mean, did we see like a door to enter through in the tower or anything like that?
It's hard to tell. Perhaps from the perspective that you're coming from, it might not be visible.
All right, then I guess we'll have to walk around the tower then to see if there's a sort of entryway.
I assume we're a good like click back. Yeah, it's definitely interesting. Actually, do I feel any magic in the air now?
No, as if someone's shrouding it.
Interesting. Okay, I'll tell everybody that in the party, but
someone's hiding their power level.
But I suppose.
For an arcane tower, I don't think this is pseudo magic. It is definitely cloaking of some kind.
Most likely. If I had to hypothesize, I would guess like any divination.
Yeah, I think that falls under divination. Yes.
Yeah. Well then, we finally made it. Let us be off and here with the wagon.
So you move closer and closer to the tower. Eventually, you reach the open plaza around it. That spans up to 300 feet in distance around it. And there appears to be a rather strange, like, it's kind of hard to tell where. There's no windows or anything on this tower, as if it's like literally solid metal, nothing else.
Oh, it's just pure smooth black
with various etchings in it.
Is it jet black? Actually, with the etchings, do I recognize them or like
They're extremely small, and they recover the entire fucking metal.
Oh, okay, shit. Are they repeating?
Definitely different.
Okay.
Definitely the signs of someone of Grandmaster in Arcana, in infusions. Someone who has mastered the art. Someone who has mastered the art of inscription magic.
That's not magic in this world. Shit, that's cool.
It's why magic items and infusions work. Infusions use inscriptions to make them work.
And this is like a god work right here, like
with infusion. Could I discern what any of these symbols meant?
You might be able to figure out a few of them.
Okay, I guess I can roll and see if maybe I can discern stuff.
Could I just make a flat-out Arcana check on them, or would?
Yeah, I'm gonna assist.
It might be hard to tell what the exact nature of it is, but you would be able to at least figure out the aspects it's using.
All right, I that's a 24 for infusion.
It appears to be a combination of it seems to be some reinforcement like modules and Like the way it's like designed, it seems like it's more about reinforcement and concealment.
Server, the Discord crashed.
Okay, so like just
I searched for an entrance also with that.
As if it's to make it so no one can absolutely breach the wall, as well as detect any magic sources from inside or outside.
I see. So my man
That makes sense.
made a fucking
Tungsten.
turbo castle.
Yes.
What were you saying? So, go ahead.
Oh, like whoever rolled Arcana was gonna roll Arcana. I wanted to also check for an entrance somehow. Like, how could I even begin to figure out how to get in? Which I don't think we're gonna find, but we're gonna try. With Adept Arcana, basically, Greg.
The problem with finding an entrance is Arcana won't help you with that.
Like a way to get in, basically.
Arcana won't help you with that.
Oof.
You're just on the. It's just that on the side you're on right now. You can't see an entrance.
Do you guys want to just circle it?
I mean, that's what we're doing already. Circling.
Yeah, I thought that's what we were doing.
Eventually, as you get around it, you do
Also,
eventually find a large, like almost an extremely large gate of some sort.
Oh, okay.
It appears to have well, it appears to be reinforced with varying degrees. It's like a very exquisitely made door, sealed with various markings and ornate designs.
Okay. I
like,
sound old,
like it almost seems like it's combined together in some way with all the ornate designs. Because if it like that's how it locks or something. Like it basically like various like beams and like poles basically form it, like bend into each other and latch onto each other to hold it together, so no one can open it. It might be quite difficult to get in.
Yeah.
Can we like roll Arcana to see if this gate will kill us?
I don't know if the dude gave us anything that might be useful for this. Great treasure, true compass, special map, sapphire, waystones.
We'll see. The X chains on the door, are they also like
They're not chains.
Okay. I said X chains, not chains.
I heard chains.
Well, okay. What's the writing on the door of the fucking door? Is it also in the arcane language of the rest of the tower?
Yes.
Shit. This is probably reinforced. Okay.
Yes. Whoever made this did a damn fucking good job. That's for sure. Although it does seem to have some it does seem to have like a clock of some sort.
A clock?
Clock?
Yeah, like in front of it, like a clock sticking out of the ground. It appears to be like it's not quite a clock, but like a sundial type of thing.
Okay.
Or like an astrolabe.
If we examine the sundial, can we discern anything from it?
Yeah, could we examine it?
Okay.
Like, is it in the proper position, or is it like messed up?
It appears to be intact perfectly. No problems whatsoever.
Could I perform an investigation on it to see if perhaps I can find any significant details about it?
And also re-assist if we can.
Essentially, it does look like it's intact, but it seems like it needs to be adjusted to get it right.
Oh, okay.
It's not casting a shadow of any sort right now, is it? The sundial?
No, but it does seem to have varying glowing like gems in it that would allow that when shifted a certain way it might do something.
Oh, okay.
I'm getting like strong RE4 puzzle vibes.
You got this, Lewison?
What?
Hmm?
I mean, is there
Or are
like
you gonna like change the sundial?
is there like some sort of check I should make to see if I can discern a pattern that might work here, or
Perhaps.
should I make an investigation check? Would that assist me in discerning the proper pattern?
Yes.
Alrighty.
Yeah, we just
Got
assist.
this.
If someone
wanna
can
assist you.
Yeah, if
Yeah, I'll
someone can
assist you.
Sure, I'll take it. And do your assist. 20 is the roll then. As I look over the sundial.
Using your big brain thought process.
My big bird brain. Turbo bird brain.
It appears if you shift it to like around a certain way, you might be able to. Perhaps you need to line it up in a certain way where it will basically, like, as you like shift around dicker with it, pretty much it like lights up in some areas and doesn't. Numbers.
Oh my god! It's literally it's literally a light puzzle. Amazing.
And then if you line it up in a most brightly lit area, it forms a orb on top of it.
Oh shit!
See, it's
like a glowing
like
orb.
the best part about light puzzles is discerning if you have to turn all of them off or all of them on.
Or perhaps certain ones.
Does it look like it has mass, or is it just like pure energy? The ball.
It's okay. So it's an orb.
Yeah, when you turn a certain way, it lights up an orb. But if you, for some random chance, when you line up two of them a certain way that were normally like not at their brightest, it did seem to form like a certain symbol as well. This will take a while, based on from what you noticed.
Okay. Could I arcane this possibly?
Could Arcana this and try to figure out if there's a mechanism to it.
Yeah, I'll try it Arcana. Okay, I got
It doesn't seem too elaborate, but it will look like it will take some time.
Alright, let me roll the Arcana check. Boop. Boop. 22.
Given the mechanism, it appears to have like it's almost as if there's like some type of padlock system with this, where it's like if you line it up a certain way, it will read as a certain value.
Oh my god. Okay, shit, this is actually like proper. Okay, fuck, we're gonna have to fuck around with this for a while before we get the proper pattern. Well, the proper combination.
It's also, after a while, you do notice there's a plaque that is broken on the ground here at the entrance.
Oh, yeah, let's pick it up. What's it about?
So given the fact that there's 3 orbs on it, there's a black orb, a blue orb, and a yellow orb.
Have we seen any of those orbs when we put it on the most brightest?
Yeah, when it's on its brightest, when it glows at its maximum like brightness, it usually shows up as a normal orb on it. Some of them do mix up with symbols.
Okay. Have we been able to create a black orb or a blue orb yet?
Whoops, hold on.
Oh, do we have to play with the color wheel to make these orbs?
Yeah. I'm gonna be right back. I'll be in text.
Okay. Leosin, can you get out like a notepad? Like, I think we actually have to write this down. Oh. Do I have any paper laying around?
So where are these 3 orbs at?
Well, no, we found it on like a plaque. There was a plaque and like it showed that. But
So,
remember, when you put on the most brightest, it created an orb above hand. So maybe we have to like create black, blue, and yellow orbs in that kind of order. But I don't know how to get the other colors.
Oh, Gregory's still typing something out, so...
Yeah. Hey. God, burp. So hey, Twitch viewers.
Okay, there you go.
Okay.
This is what you see on the plaque.
Okay.
Hold on. The sky should.
Every turn.
Yeah.
That's what we see on by the way. It's a riddle. And lightning. Okay. We have to make a light orb, and then we have to create a then we have to slowly like turn the dial to darkness, and then
So
we gotta figure out how to make fucking blue, like to represent the sky.
Oh, I think it's yellow, then
Well, yellow's
blue, then black, then yellow
I think
and black together. Or
well, no,
yellow.
because I think blue's first because the sky showed like any other day, so like.
Well, if darkness consumed it, why would it make a yellow orb?
But well, it's okay. So the sky showed like any other day. Then
Yellow,
a
which would be
darkness
sunny, yellow.
Then why is there blue? What's the blue representing?
When then a darkness formed and slowly consumed the sky, the darkening of the sky would be blue.
It might be a middle shade, but I'm not
Then when the
entirely
sky
sure
is
myself.
overwhelmed, it's black.
keep in mind, all three orbs are movable into different formations.
Yeah. So I guess, like on the pedestal, I'd imagine.
Yeah.
There's also only 3 orbs for 4 steps.
Yeah.
That's the thing to
Well,
consider.
we have to combine a couple because like the battle between light and darkness and black.
I gotta go put the. Okay, so I'll let you guys think about it for a couple minutes, and then I'm gonna put a pizza in the oven. So I'll be right back 1 minute.
Okay.
Sure.
The sky showed like any other day. Darkness formed and slowly consumed the sky. I personally think it's blue, and then we slowly creep into black, like turning the sundial, so like the black's consuming the sky, and then the sky's overwhelmed only until, and then we slowly bring in yellow, and then we bring in yellow and black fully, with black slowly fading, and
we have to want to see what we can actually do with the 3 orbs first.
Yeah. I don't know how like it like works color wise. Like if we could like have different shades of one. What's your theory, Leo-san?
I mean the same. I mean, like if we only have 3 and there are specific places on the dial to put them, then I guess then my theory would be yellow into blue into black, because then it would just come back around into yellow.
We could try that. Like I don't. Yeah, that
Might
seems
just be
reasonable.
Might just be an allegory for a day in the cycle.
Pretty much. Oh girl, you need a shot of B12.
American
Tungsten
Dad.
says he has a suggestion, but he'll try your first two, and then he'll try his.
We're welcome to all suggestions, dear
Or honestly,
sweetness.
the one that makes the most sense. Let's go with it.
Dear sweet fish.
Yeah. I'll take mine last as a last resort, but I think it's.
Do you want to give it?
Yeah, it's. But I think it might be.
Mm-hmm.
I think I would go with yours first personally, but if those don't work, I am thinking blue, black, yellow, and yellow. Believe it or not. It's weird, I know.
It depends on if we can make a second yellow one.
Oh yeah, that's probably one.
Because if we only have 3 orbs that are available to us, that's different.
Okay.
Because that means that the 4th step would either have to come around to one of the other orbs, or that so we are missing an orb, or have the capacity to create multiple.
It's more of like a catch net, but that's not gonna work. We can try those first two, and if not, like, we can try something else. I'll still think it over.
I got you, sweetness.
If all else fails, we can try
I mean,
blue,
we'll have to just
black.
find out. We'll just have to see if getting the wrong one will kill us. So it'll be an interesting experience.
Oh, we have a second life in the afterlife, so it was worth a shot, I guess.
Unless we get our souls destroyed.
Yeah, that's a thing that can actually happen in this world.
I mean, then where do you go if that happens? Do you just not worry about it anymore?
Yeah, you just don't worry about it anymore.
Well, there you go. That's the best case scenario.
There could
You
be.
don't have to worry about anything.
There are many theories, but we don't know.
Is there some sort of super hell that we will go to, or super heaven?
Or
do we just get reincarnated as an ant?
Pizza has been put in oven.
More than likely, our existence just comes to an end.
We have a couple ideas with I think we're gonna go with Leosins first.
I don't know what Leosins' first one was because I haven't. I've been putting a pizza in the oven.
Okay.
Oh.
I mean, mine was yellow into blue into black.
Okay, so you shift the yellow orb into its brightest state. Then you shift black into it. Do you move the yellow out of its spot once you did that?
I said, I mean, I meant yellow into blue into black.
Okay.
Like a gradient, yeah.
So you move yellow into blue to black. Do you move them away once you're done putting them into brightest?
I suppose so. I'm like trying to picture what I'm doing here.
Does that seem like intuitive, Greg?
Because from the way you're saying it, it sounds like you're putting all of them on.
Not like on the same space.
No, all of them fully active on their relative location.
I don't know what you mean by that because I
suppose you have let's make a reference here.
Is there a visual representation of whatever the fuck this is?
All right,
That's what I need.
I'm getting Photoshop up here.
Yeah, draw me a fucking pretty picture.
Okay.
Thank you. I need visuals to really get in it.
Like, how am I supposed to do a fucking a fucking spatial awareness puzzle with no space to look at?
Where the fuck is my?
What am I, a 3-year-old trying to stuff a pyramid into the square hole?
The triangle goes in the triangle. Okay, so I'm gonna put this on a. Just share a screen.
Okay, hold on, let me pop.
Same moment, I'm gonna look at it.
Where are your custom box?
Alright, there's a circle. Alright, yeah, that's a cool circle, bro.
Alright, so hold on.
No.
A better way of doing this.
Cat, come here.
Stop fapping your cat.
No.
Refrain from fapping the cat.
Yeah, please refrain. I know you want to do it.
That's not what I'm doing.
Well,
No.
I said stop and you said no, so.
That's not what I'm doing.
Bet.
Welcome back, Jacob.
I've always been here. What the fuck you mean, welcome back?
I thought you said back.
Hey everybody,
Oh,
welcome to
I said
Critical.
bet.
Oh, bet.
Serious shit.
Okay. I mean, always bet on Scorpio fapping his cat.
No. Why are you saying this on Twitch? No. Why would you say something like this on Twitch? No.
The world must know you are a zoophile.
I think that's against TOS, actually.
No.
Nah.
I mean, what if it's legal in the state?
You never know.
It's still. You don't say that.
What are you drawing? Is this a donut?
Hold on, it's making sense.
It's somehow making less sense the further he draws.
Whoa.
What the fuck am I looking at?
So, assuming we have blue orb,
Okay.
yellow orb,
Okay.
and
Oh.
Okay, yeah, this is not the picture I was thinking of. Whatever the fuck this was.
let me just use a layer here. So assuming these are the positions here. So assuming that you basically had like, suppose like, hold on, it's too fucking wide.
That's a thick boy right there.
Damn, he's thick.
Damn, boy, he thick.
All right, so assuming this is the blue orb, obviously,
Yeah.
you have yellow and all that.
Would have fucking guessed.
Now, assuming you moved yellow, like blue first, right? Correct? Or was it yellow?
Yellow first, yeah.
Yeah, assuming you moved yellow to full to max, so like you moved it like all the way over to Let me do. I got a better way of doing this. Hold on.
God, I hope so.
I think my theory's right, actually. I think mine may be the go-to.
Here, shift control.
I mean, I don't like understand. Is there like a place where these things stop when you move them?
Not quite. It's cylindrical. Alright, so assuming you have your blue here.
It doesn't tell me anything.
I'm just gonna put a point of reference here for the purposes of.
Why did you decide to base this puzzle off of a fucking 6th grade atom model?
Leo said why? Oh man.
Is this fucking oxygen?
Yes, this is oxygen.
A proton.
Inverse.
It's fucking look. Hey guys, look! It's a noble gas.
Like inverse.
Oh no, the stream.
All right, so let me just actually, let me get a better like circle for this.
Oh, why is it moving? Fuck.
I'm trying to get the whole thing.
Oh.
Okay, well, I think it may be my option now that I have a better visual representation
Why is
of it.
this making me nauseous?
Why
Like
wouldn't
the warbling is like causing me to like have vertigo.
Alright,
What
so
the fuck?
let me get the quick selection tool.
Leo said stop.
Any way for me to make this larger? I'll just do this. This makes it easier. So, assuming that you have this whole thing here.
Oh, thank God it stopped.
for now.
Okay, we have everything here.
Trust me, these tools are a fucking bitch to use sometimes. So it's just ignore the top half of this blue for a second here.
Couldn't this just been like a word puzzle?
So
Okay,
essentially, assuming it moves like this.
And
let's get something good here. Let's get for example our black here, or just yellow here. All right.
BRB, I gotta go take a piss.
So assuming you move the yellow all the way to like here, assuming this is like the position.
Okay, this is the max.
Like this was like the yellow's best position.
What do you mean by best position though?
Like
and,
brightest.
Relative to what?
Brightest position.
Okay, so these things change in brightness as I'm moving them?
Yes.
Okay.
Also, it just I hate when it does this. I gotta reset this. So okay.
Okay.
So then you went with blue, correct?
Yeah.
So you moved blue into its position, ignored upper top half. It was just not gonna fucking work right.
I'm only more confused as you're moving them. Why does blue go all the way over there?
Why does blue go all the way over there? Like, because they have their own spots that they move.
Okay, so they do stop at a point.
Let's find this. So assuming you have it like here, and it's it's like inversing is fucking magic wand's shit to use sometimes.
Why don't you just move the dot? Why do you have to actually physically move the? Why don't you just like move where the dot is?
I don't know. I'm mainly because I'm trying to be a perfectionist about this.
It's like no. I just need to understand what the fuck I'm doing.
All right. So assuming you moved it like here.
Okay. Okay. So it moves there, and that's where it stops essentially.
But I assume that you just left this here.
Okay. Why would you assume that?
Because you said you didn't say you retracted them. You just said you moved them. You moved one here and one there.
Whoa.
Then you moved and then you moved this one like here.
I'm assuming I'm supposed to move them all.
Yeah. This would assume that you just maxed out all three of them. All three are clashing.
Okay, so no, I wouldn't be maxing out all three, but I would keep yellow at the brightest, and then I would think that.
Oh, come back.
I would think that. Actually, yeah. Now the way we're looking at it, I would think
Maybe
yellow would be the brightest, black would be the second brightest, and then blue would be the third brightest.
Well, your method would not work.
Okay.
Maybe we're supposed to do it in stages, like act out the.
So who else would like to try?
I guess. Yeah.
I would like to give it a try.
All right. So which one do you start first with?
Oh, the less I have to look at it.
First and foremost, day and night are going to be turned off all the way. Light and darkness are going to be turned off all the way. Sky's going to be turned on the brightest.
One moment here. Slow down here, dude. Okay, so let's see. Assuming that, which one you start with first?
Okay, Sky's going to be turned on all the way, the brightest it could possibly be.
Okay, so you choose Sky, which is this one here, and you turn it up. Well, let's just assume that's here, just for shits and gigs. I'm not giving this exact answer position for these. I'm just assuming. Basically, if I move it, it's because of the fact that it's going to be maxed out.
No problem. And then after that, assuming that light and darkness are turned off, I'm going to slowly start to creep up darkness, with it slowly overtaking Sky.
So it just moves over to like Bumblefuck here, I guess.
Yeah, with Sky receding.
Yes, and you recede it back to its original position. After a while.
And then I'm gonna slowly creep up light.
Okay.
Until it completely until like it's on the same max.
So it's like maxed out here.
Yeah. The max it can be. Yeah.
Yeah. So when it maxes out.
And then I'm going to then slowly recede darkness, with Sky coming back to a full light.
Okay. As you do this, the door opens.
Okay.
Amazing.
Because you brought
I'm so glad I don't have to look at this anymore.
Okay, it is horrific.
What?
Oh my god!
Did you think we were gonna do this without some sort of visual representation?
Well, at least I made one on the spot for it.
I mean, thank God, I guess. Should we stop here since the door's open?
No, we just got here.
I meant like the session.
Yeah, this is.
Yeah, no, let's go in. Oh.
Well, it's been like 3 hours or something, and I'm not planning on doing a lot today. I just want to I wanted to get you guys there.
Yeah.
Yeah, and also Reksha isn't here, so it works.
And I feel like I need to throw up, but I don't know if I should force myself to do so. I don't know why the fucking warbling of the circles gave me some like weird vertigo in my stomach. Because I know that chicken I ate tonight wasn't like undercooked or anything.
Yeah.
It was.
Hey, but no, good idea on your like on the whole like with your original idea.
Wait a minute, be right back.
Yeah. If I had contemplated the fact that it had to be done specifically in stages, I would have decided to do that. But
my mind just automatically went to like, okay, it could be what you presented, but I was like, okay, it has to be done in play.
Yeah, like it has to, done specifically, I guess, in stages like that would indeed make sense overall.
Yeah, my mind just automatically went to that, so I was like, oh, let's give it a try. And
okay. Do we have XP or anything, Gregory, or is it just whatever?
XP.
Wait until next session or something?
Well, he went somewhere real quick.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
I got a joke for you. Knock, knock.
What?
Is there?
Who's there?
XP4.
XP for who?
XP for me. I want you to picture a fucking player character barging in through, chopping down a door with a kobold on the other side.
Uh-huh.
But god damn it, Leoston, you fucking cracked the hell out of me.
I mean, I'm glad, because I now feel violently ill.
Also for not Shadowbring, for Endwalker, what are you most excited for, like stage wise?
What do you mean stage wise?
Like fucking what's that one, like he has like the scythe gun? What's his name?
Sorry about that. I had to go get the pizza taken out of the oven.
Yeah.
I want to make sure it didn't burn.
Yeah.
But man, I honestly thought Leoson's idea was gonna work, but then I was like, okay, I like, because my mind automatically went to play, so I was just like,
so the logic of it was the sky showed like any other day means that the blue orb went up and to max, symbolizing this, because the blue orb symbolized the sky.
Yeah.
Yellow symbolized the light, and black.
Yellow to me meant sunny day, but
I didn't. Yeah, but there was no sun in there.
Yeah, but when I think a sky like any other day, I think of like just sunny.
Oh, fair.
For some reason. So that's why I thought yellow and that blue was like the mid ground between light and darkness, and then black was just the pure.
So it was more of a color scheme thing that kind of got you.
It was literally more of like a contemplation of how you're supposed to interpret. It
wasn't color symbolism that got you there. It was the fucking the colors themselves and how they contrast.
Yeah,
I get it. I get it.
You're never using that drawing program again, by the way.
I don't use Photoshop anymore. He's Corel.
That's what you're not doing.
His tummy went bleh.
It's like, as long as you don't fucking like do the weird circle shit again.
The other program I use doesn't do that. Fortunately.
I mean, that's good, because
you would never be a graphic designer if you weren't used to that, though.
Well, it's like I can draw shit.
No, because that is a tool people use a lot in graphic design, and that is gonna fucking just destroy your stomach.
I mean, I guess I use GIMP, and I think I have a similar one. It doesn't like.
Does GIMP do that for its cutout?
I think it does. It definitely has like a warble effect on its selection.
Maybe it's just Photoshop's way of doing it.
Maybe, I don't know, bro. Just maybe it was.
Because if it's maybe I made an optical illusion by accident.
Like it did draw those circles into themselves, and then only the outer one was the one warbling. So maybe it was like doing some weird fucky shit with my vision.
Maybe.
I'm like nearsighted in one eye, so I already have like a skewed vision when I'm not.
Maybe you
wearing
were
my
seeing like the
glasses.
void or some shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just glad I was able to figure it out. Like I was like, man.
But yeah, the
ew.
second part of it was pretty much like it was slowly the black orb goes up and then the blue one goes down. Then light yellow goes up, then black goes down, and then blue.
Yeah,
goes
that was my idea. It was just in a different aspect of color.
Like my mind just went automatically like to like a play. I was like, okay, we gotta play this out, like like a
Just
moving it around in intervals.
Reminds me of the downpour puzzle when you're doing the fucking children's play. So, did we get XP or anything, or is that like until like? Okay. Well, what's the?
How much XP?
Plus puzzle plus experiencing a new area plus getting through the fog.
Traps.
There were no traps. It was just some areas had a bit too much magic in them.
Electricity.
Oh, you can't say trap on stream.
Oh.
Wait.
Oh, is that real? I can't tell if that's real or not. That's the worst part. I can't tell if you're being real or if you're joking. That's the worst part.
You know,
Can't
it
you
would be
not
funny.
say the S word anymore on stream?
It would be funny though, like MKV just stop talking after that happens. If like someone like. Like if someone took you out, like as soon as you said it.
Deleted.
Like someone just took you out, like as soon as you said it.
Yeah, the Twitch mod sniped me from my bedroom window.
A bit for traveling.
How much?
Enjoying the majestic goats.
How much XP do I get for laying with my fish mate?
And 750 for experiencing the hermit.
750 in total.
I mean, she has an experience. I'll give her that.
Actually, hold on. Let me redo that a bit. I would say these two would not be affected by it. Oh, and read at me for.
My mind was like,
There you go.
Okay.
That's how much XP we get all overall. So
5. Okay.
I'm experiencing the horrors
of furniture making.
Yeah. It's like that. You ever see that Animal Crossing like comic where it's just like, oh, so you got the froggy chair? Yeah, I crafted it. Crafted?
Yeah, I've seen that one. So we're now at 44,460 XP and growing ever closer to level 10.
Yo.
We're level 9 now or something?
We're level 9.
You've been level 9 for like a session or two.
For a good bit.
I see.
It's when we hit level 10 where Gregory pretends to take off the gloves that he's never had on the whole time.
That is when I start the illusion of safety.
There never was an illusion of safety when your fucking encounter can be decided by a nat 1.
Oh wait, I am level 9. I just forgot to write it. I am like everything's calculated right. I just have still 8, even though I'm 9.
But anyway, good job. You managed to reach the area that you need to go to. Now you just need to see. Now with next session, you're gonna see what the fuck's in it.
I swear to God, if it's not a crab, I'm going to be upset.
I'm gonna
crab.
I'm gonna go now.
Crab and Nicholson.
I'll see you guys later.
Same time next week, guys?
Yeah. It's always.
Hopefully.
God forbid.
Okay.
Nah, but
so besides the puzzle, what did you guys think of some of the things I portrayed? As
that woman was really fucking kinky.
Of course, your character would think that because you had 4 intellect.
3.
It's lower
I
now?
hated the mask.
Wait, what? I thought it was always 3. Let me check. Is it 3 or 4?
It's 4.
Greg,
I was like saying,
it's
is it?
4?
I was like, yeah, I was like saying, it's lower now. Did your
Imagine
character
if
lose
I
some
got
brain cells?
stupider.
Did your character lose like 2 brain cells or some shit?
You got hit in the head.
Maybe he decided to just go full on.
Like his contemplation of what was going on led to a loss of intelligence.
Maybe he just wants to know less at this point. He doesn't want to.
He overworked his brain like an overstressed machine, and it
And
broke
broke something.
down even further.
Just fucking broke something.
Like his character always strives to be smarter, and he's like, you know what? I'm gonna go the opposite direction.
I'm gonna burn brain cells. But no, overall, I thought it was a really good, fun mask. Annoyed the hell out of me. Like, god damn it!
It's not even that hard. It's fun fact. You don't need to identify it to figure it out. You just need to use it.
I know, but I don't want it to attach itself to me and then like I'm somebody else.
If that was the case, you wouldn't be finding it in a burial site.
I may put it on next session. I just may fuck it. And then, but no, I really like that puzzle. Like, it definitely gave me.
It wasn't too bad. It's just got interpreted differently by 1 or 2 people.
This is what happened to Abraham's brain.
I mean, look,
where is it? Oh, the inside Patrick's fucking brain from SpongeBob. That's great. Anyway, that's it for the session and the stream itself. Sorry for anyone who's been watching. Sorry I haven't streamed every Saturday lately. A lot of work, a lot of exhaustion from it. Also, I got vaccinated and I kind of fucking ruined one of my Saturdays too that I had. But we're back on track.
Hey, at least you're gonna become a lizard now.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Lizards.
Alright, BRB. I'm gonna pop off for a wee bit.
Yeah.
Alright.
But yeah, schedule should be normal again for sessions unless something happens again.
Good.
Now,
good.
Greg, there's an important question